let me rephrase.
Rumors.
Turning the dial back.
Yeah.
Right. Slowing it down. You were doing like two times speed, bringing it back to 1.5, maybe even 1.25 if you're on Podbean.
Hopefully 1.25.
A little slower,
right? And all I'm saying is, I feel like I won't be so conceited as to say there's no better way. I'll just say this is a great way to slow it down. Your coup de grace, if you will.
Look, man, Open Bar is one of my favorite pods, man. It's funny because this is the first time I've only had 2 pods in a very long time. Like, I'm not doing anything for the draft. Just transparency. It's my wife's birthday on draft day. We're having a mini vacation, whatever. But don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna sneak the draft in. But because I Twitter, people gonna be adding me for all the Dolphins picks. So y'all gonna see me do a quick video, whatever. I might go to the bathroom. Oh my god, I can't believe I did this. And I'll go back to doing what I was doing. But yeah.
Hey, that's what's up.
I hope she is banging on that door in the middle of your video.
No, I'm gonna be like J Mike.
You said.
I'll be like J Mike before the show. He's whispering like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it. We took him at number 6. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta go by and go back to what I'm doing."
Hey,
I'll get the dishes right now, honey. Number 6. Okay, good.
You better lock that phone right now, or you're not gonna see FF Queen mode tonight.
ooh.
No, Chubby,
that's what she's gonna hit you with.
She is not watching this, y'all. Look, I'm a fan of y'all, but look, she's sleeping. Like right now, she's sleeping. So, Chubby, she's not watching the Open Bar, y'all. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. I'm here though, so it's okay.
It's like that meme with the couple laying in bed in opposite directions. Like she's probably thinking, she'd be watching Open Bar on her phone.
Biggest fan.
The brightness of her phone turns
on Tuesday nights. It's Tuesday night. She's up extra late, around 9:30 ish, watching something. That's probably what it is. I got you.
What you doing up so late, babe?
Nothing. Okay, whatever.
FF, mind your business. Like, you've been watching Open Bar.
Oh, if she hits me with anything that's over the FF, I'm in trouble.
Get her on.
Why you been using the word ish a lot lately, babe?
Yeah. Oh no.
What's that mean?
My worst nightmare. We have to talk. I've been watching. I don't watch this show anymore, honey. I watch the Open Bar.
She was supposed to keep that confidential.
Ooh,
I like
excellent!
that.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Nice.
I should have thought of it, and I'm ashamed of myself that I did not think of it. Good on you, bro.
You are the new host of FF Confidential. Is that true?
I am not the new host. Look, you might see me host again, but I'm not officially the new host yet. I'm just normal co-host. So that's how rumors get started.
See, I always thought you were the host. Best dressed, usually the host, and it's usually you. So.
Oh yeah, because they don't care. I try to dress for my people. They're like, all right, we just put it on whatever. We look at this shit.
How about tonight? What's the outfit about tonight?
That's
Any
true.
special meaning?
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't dress up for y'all. Man.
Wow.
I only dress up for my show.
We see you. Okay.
Look, I wore red. Red goes well with my skin tone, so I did wear this for y'all. So.
Okay.
There we go.
I just wore this to advertise going for 2, so I'm being way more selfish than you are.
Blue looks good on you, man. Yeah, and
our names are blue.
Ooh, there's a lot of blue.
We got the memo here.
Yep.
But there's too much blue, and you might fade into your name. So
too much blue. All right, we'll be melting in there for sure.
Should we move some people around? Should we segregate again, J Mike, or
just start melting into the name? Is that how that works? Just kind of start sticking into
it. What's going on?
Welcome, C. Tenor King. How are you all doing? Ish.
Wow.
How are you doing, Ish? Yeah, speaking of Ish and how you doing, it's the Open Bar, baby. It's live. We only made a 5-minute intro. We could make it, I don't know, we could keep it going. I mean, we only have TK for so long tonight.
For the sleeping Mrs. Queen, huh?
Yeah.
I'm here for it's a while. Y'all got me for a decent while. It's already been 5 minutes, and I'm like, damn, the show's still going.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm worried to even keep the intro longer than this because we got stuff to get to, man.
Ooh, we're ready, bro. Kyle and Corey, man, they will keep you on my toes.
Here, come on.
You think they'll go?
Oh, you're not sitting down right now?
Who, me?
Well, you said to keep you on your toes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
ready?
I could just be this short. You never know.
True, I shouldn't have assumed.
The standing desk for when you pod, Troy.
I wish. No, this is my dining room table. I'm at. I ain't fancy.
I mean, a dining room table can be pretty fancy.
This ain't fancy.
IKEA.
My lamp is though. No, it's not that fancy.
That's
it's
nice.
Here. Yeah.
Nice lamp for sure.
All right.
I remember the last time I was on here, people were roasting me for the lampshade because it was crooked. So I had to make sure it was straight. But it's good now. It's good.
That's the only thing. You just been
that's all
back and forth.
If you see my screen go black, it's because I'm adjusting.
You're adjusting.
Adjusting the shade.
You think you could pick up that lamp like on air? Do you think you'd be able to do that?
Why? Do you want to throw shade?
Oh,
throw the shade.
Ooh, God damn, Kyle, you're too good at these.
That's 2.
Oh no.
I would say I'm 3 good, actually.
Oh,
This can get annoying really quick though. So
no.
He's not going for 2.
Oh, damn, you get it now too, man.
Oh, no.
I feel like I'm slacking.
We had enough. All right, we've had enough. I've had enough. That's the open bar for tonight. It's 9:30 Eastern ish. We're live. We might just end the broadcast. Who knows?
Take that, Harvey got the record for shortest.
That's right.
I don't think Har's in there. I saw Casey, but I guess Har's not there. Sorry, I guess I should brag to no one. Oh well.
You're yelling at the wind right now, very Clint Eastwood style.
Well, actually, lately it's been Brett Favre. I mean, I see him as old man yelling at cloud. Unfortunately, people listen, so that's
Oh, Brett Favre.
My neighbors.
If I could plug recent episode of the Full Press Packers pod, my co-host and I, we went into pretty great detail about what I call Favre fecal matter. Okay. It's just full of crap.
I love that.
Go on.
It's good. I feel like there's definitely more to unpack.
Oh, you want me? I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I think a key point, and maybe we'll get to the serious tone, but the idea that he says, people should boycott the NFL because the players are kneeling and the disrespect. We know all the BS, the fecal matter that those people have spouted out for, half a decade now. Like, it started in 2016. Like, it's crazy that it's been 5 years and unfortunately nothing's really changed. But the major point is, I know way more people that boycott the NFL because Kaepernick's not in, because of the not letting the players be able to express themselves as much. So many more people that boycott it because than because the players are kneeling. So it's just, it's kind of out of touch as well. Because the way he sounds like he's still watching too. So he's not giving up his football. None of us can. I mean, football's amazing. Why would you want to?
Yeah, you always go back. They always come back. You can't stay away from it, man.
It's addicting.
Yeah. Even the people that say I need a break. I need a break from Twitter. I don't know. It's just not the same anymore. I don't know if I can come back to the same Twitter. I'm not sure. But I want to get straight to it, y'all. All right. It's the open bar. All right. It's 9:30 Eastern ish. Heavy on that ish. Not even heavy on that ish. This is honestly FF early start tonight. Okay. This is I'm real proud of us, J Mike. I had the show up and ready like an hour before we even started. I mean, are we turning a new leaf, J Mike? Are we?
Listen, every day's a good day to grow, and I feel like you took some sort of step towards just grown upness. If I may say that, as your elder, you took a real step towards maturity. It seems as though. So typically, and I don't know what's going on or if anything's happening, but I know that when you typically take the time to post the links early, you typically have something in the tuck.
True.
Is that a rule?
Not hard and fast rule.
Sorry, Raiders
It's
fans.
just
got him.
Snuck that one right by me.
J-Mike.
Dang,
Yeah.
gone.
You need to get help.
Dang, don't give me no gun, then. Dang. No, but I'm just thrilled to I'm thrilled to be back here. Thrilled to be able to kick it here at the Open Bar. Meet at least one new person, a couple of vets back with us, and just trying to spend the evening D-bapping the night away.
D-Bap.
Oh my god.
What does D-Bat mean, J Mike?
Don't be a punk. Don't be a punk.
Oh,
I think
we
we might have to have a DBAP draft of
can't
what
say the
that
real
actually stands for.
no.
So J Mike, I do have an issue with how you introduce our guests. You said we had one person that's a newcomer to the show. That's true. And then you said a couple of vets, but that's wrong. That's incorrect. Did you know that?
I only see 5 of us. You and I host this.
That's interesting. That's interesting, J Mike, because it's entirely possible for us to have a third veteran to this show.
No way. There's no way. Who
Ring
would even
the
wanna
music.
come?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I want the John Cena.
Oh, my bad.
The time is now.
Well, I was not expecting this.
What's going on, guys? I'm very, very
What's
glad
up?
to be on the Open Bar to discuss the Fast and the Furious box set. I believe that's what we're going to do for the next hour. Talk the first 8, maybe the trailer to 9, talk about that.
Where's Ricky? Where's Ricky? When we need him? Fast and
Oh, he's gonna be
Furious.
so mad.
Is this a surprise?
Yeah.
I was not expecting this, man. I thought it was gonna be my show. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking.
That's not fish music.
Is that's my walk up music? See, I would have thought it would have been like Sabotage by Beastie Boys or something.
you're
That's
not a
more my
John
jam. Oh, I like
And
it.
he came in with the hoodie too, just swagging on us.
He's there.
Oh, my basement's chilly, man. It's late at night. It's good. It's good though.
We back with the Scott Fish puns. The Scott-ish Bowl. We coming. All right. We still got our name up on the website there, Scott? Or is that still run by the Open Bar? I know one of the podcast or one of the Fish Bowls was.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we do. I don't. Yeah, that's right. We did. I remember the last time I was on. I changed the website to say Scott Fishbowl by the Open Bar.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I think that was
I forgot about that.
I think that was just a quarantine special is what we got last year for that. I think that's what happened.
Oh man, that's
Hey, listen,
fun,
get the
though.
hell out of here,
That's
John.
fun. Oh
Man,
man,
get out of here, bro.
Jay Rich. That Black Box show is the best, man. I
Oh,
love
it's
that
so-
show. That's
it's so
so
Hard to
good.
beat. Hard to beat.
Man.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Jay Rich.
Gabe and J Mike, did you consider shutting down the Open Bar and just giving up when you saw that show? Or I'm just kidding.
It was
Oh,
just
damn.
I did consider doing the this with J Mike or maybe over here.
Is that how we do it? But
Yeah, they
by
always
the way, I
sideways.
do have a standing desk with a treadmill
Yeah,
under
bro.
it. I'm dropped down right now though, so it feels good to be sitting. I heard you talking
see-
about standing desks a little bit
Yeah,
ago.
Scott has a sta- Of course you do, Scott. Of course.
Standing desk with the treadmill, man. I need to lose weight.
Look good.
FFF Club hashtag.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how are we giving away a spot tonight?
Oh man.
Oh snap! We're getting into it already.
Get straight into it.
Man.
You can
He's a
think
man
about
of charity right off the bat, giving.
Yeah,
That's great.
let's-
It's always
let's
Hope y'all tuned in.
the spirit of
Gabe-
Scott.
What am I doing?
Gabe, are you going?
Not that you're not to say you're dead. You are alive, in fact.
I've
Hope.
been keeping myself pure for you, Scott.
Ooh, the ball.
Nice. Oh, which year is that? Is that the 14?
Chug it.
Is that the Caribbean cask?
14. Yep, that's it. That's the
Oh,
one.
That's
Charlie.
nice. It's one of the sweeter
agree.
ones.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones I usually that's the scotch I usually recommend to bourbon drinkers if they want to get into scotch. It's got just enough sweetness that it's not a hard transition and it's really smooth. I like the Balvenie. I hate that I used to pronounce the name of that whiskey wrong for like the first 10 years. I loved that whiskey. And then when I learned it was Balvenie, I'm like, that is one way to pronounce a name. Right there.
Sounds interesting.
Balvenie.
Thirsty Tuesday.
See what you bring, Troy. See what you bring.
Thirsty Tuesday on.
A special occasion.
Jeez, I messed up my mic trying to look cool like Jay Rich and Ray.
So I just popped in here. Did you guys already talk about?
Look at him.
Did you talk about how Troy is the new host of FF Confidential?
Troy.
Get out of here, man. Listen,
Scott has been lingering. I love it.
he has been. Man, look, JB's so busy, he probably wants me to take over as host, to be honest with you. Just to be like, damn it, I'm too busy. But we'll see. I'll probably host again. I ain't gonna spill any secrets or whatever, but y'all might see me hosting again. We'll see.
You are.
JB's a good host. He's a really good host.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. But sometimes,
Shout out.
Shout out to JB.
And shout out to Gabe over there.
Yeah, I know. He's
Just hold it at this point, dude. Like
He can't get it together.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you try to be cool, Gabe.
I know.
Don't be cool anymore.
You don't got it, man. You don't got it. That's probably some Amazon $40 package.
Yep.
Troy, what percentage of your group there thought about bringing Nicole on to host for an episode?
Ooh, you know what's funny? I've never thought of that, but now I'm going to suggest that. John's going to hate that. If anyone knows, Nicole is John's sister.
Not his wife?
No. Oh yeah, he hates that because there's a whole thing where people thought they were married.
Yeah.
Oh, now, I'm going to definitely message them about this. That's funny.
Nice. We got a lot of people in the chat tonight. I'm not watching the chat on this.
I'm not looking.
I mean,
the chat doesn't exist.
Well, listen, it's all about being in the moment, right, Troy?
Oh, jeez, guys, this is
Simulation or something.
TK, I'm gonna need whatever Gabe paid you to not acknowledge the chat. I'll pay you double.
I'm actually not looking at the chat because it doesn't exist. That's what Gabe told me.
It's funny because I'm looking at the chat. The first thing I spot is Jay Felicio at GMNJ, part of Going for Two. Again, adding, I'm selfish, right? Look at this crew. That's literally what he says. So apparently it's there. It's
What up, Jay?
yeah, you see, it does exist.
Shout out to Jay.
Sorry, Gabe and Troy.
He said, "Let me go."
Breaking the fantasy worlds.
Yes.
I'm gonna go look
Unplugging
now.
from the Matrix, man.
Yes. I think I'm going to be on Jay's show next Thursday night. So tune in for that.
Yeah, good upside on that show for sure.
Yeah.
Simmer's on fire tonight.
I mean, to be fair, literally that show is all about saying the word upside as much as possible.
Nice.
They used to have a dinger. They don't do that anymore. That was funny. It would be fun to see if you could test that. I guess if I could test that if ever I'm on. Jay, I'm asking you, I want to be on and just say the word upside the whole show.
Nice.
Actually, I think, maybe I'll get on.
All right.
Anyway, invite myself all over the place.
Welcome back, Gabe.
Thanks, guys. Hey, well, welcome to the show. This is the Open Bar live, 9:30 Eastern-ish. Heavy on that fish tonight. Shout out
Salmon.
Salmon. Shout out trout.
Like
Keep the rhymes flowing. Balvenie.
Shout out Balvenie.
Easily the best Scotch name. And I
God
like
was the god.
The first one you recommended to me was the what was it? The 12 double.
Oh,
is that
the 12 is a very smooth, nice Scotch. It's not. It's beginners love the 12 because it's just smooth and it's unobtrusive. It's something you can drink and it's not going to give you too much bite. You're not going to be too worried about it. I like my Scotch. Do you guys know that?
No.
Can you
Scott
tell that
supports
at all?
Scotch. Shocking.
Scotch fish.
I was gonna make that joke. Gabe, damn, he's too quick.
I do wish that we could have done that for a giveaway already of how to pronounce your favorite Scotch.
Oh,
But
see, I ruined it already.
yeah, well,
God damn it, Scott.
there's there goes one.
You'll figure out one, I'm sure.
Sorry, this is rude. Scott, thanks. Appreciate you coming on. SFB 11.
Shout
if
out.
You don't know, big shout out.
Shout out.
The invites coming through. Second wave? Second wave is done.
I've done 2. Yeah, I've done 2. I'll be hanging out with McDowell and like 6 of us industry guys are going to be hanging out in St. Louis at an Airbnb watching the draft this weekend.
Okay.
There might be enough drinks flowing for me to just start throwing invites out there for no reason.
Hey, drunk Scott. Hey,
it's a time.
Oh,
speaking of Scott, real quick.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's nice to meet you, Corey and Kyle. I don't think I've ever been on a pod with either of you before. So.
No,
and
pleasure.
What a segue! Is this guy a pro? We have guests on the show tonight. We're gonna hit it with our newcomer to the show, running a great live show on Twitter. Just hit a part of that. Shout out. Excuse me. Sorry. C.FF. The FF. Please say the FF.
No FF.
No FF.
Say the FF.
Please say the FF.
Back for now, but no FF for real. It's all about FF in the end of the day, but here we are.
Yeah, absolutely. But dude, Corey, welcome to the show. Happy to have you. What's good, brother?
I appreciate it. Love the invite and shout out to the show. Load the wagon there. Man Bun came out, aka Gabe. We talk a little hip hop, which is pretty cool and pretty neat. But I'm happy to be here. Appreciate the invite.
Bro, that trivia that you threw at me made me feel like shit. I didn't know a thing about it.
There's a little hip hop trivia out there, Adam, but
it was tough.
No, there's some good ones.
I'm all bark apparently. All right. So who else we got? A newcomer to Scott anyway, not a newcomer to the show, of course. Senra says also visited this pod recently. J Mike, is this just my retroactive tour tonight? This is great. Kyle, good to have you back, brother. How are you doing?
Great to be back. No place better than the open bar, open conversation, and that's what I'll open with. Oh, I guess I've been talking for a while, so it never opens, never closes. Always yapping.
Indeed. And to lead us into our next guest, thinking that talking will be cut short tonight. It's real cute, but we've already reached out to Queen Mode, and we got you for another hour and a half, bucko. So nice try. TK, welcome back to the show. It's been a minute. You did actually say I appreciate you coming back with an inside joke of sorts here on the open bar. It's been 8 months though, man. And J Mike, he's really working on me, man. He's trying to get me to grow. Okay. So I put the link, in our DM like an hour in advance. I think at some point within the last show or two, I think I kind of sort of recognize the chat. I feel phony for it. I don't really like it. It's not part of the brand. I don't really know what else is like funny besides, not being nice to people. So I don't know. Shout out chat. Shout out TK. Welcome back. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing excellent. I gotta clarify for the people, right? So whoever, either J Mike or Gabe, whoever runs the open bar page, right? Y'all said this was my second time. This is my third time on the show, so I had to clarify it. So I'm a third time vet. Just for anybody who didn't know that, but this is my third time, man. I don't forget I know how many times I've been on the open bar. Look, check the archives, right? You can go to the YouTube page. You're going to see my face 2 more times. But nice. I appreciate you guys having me on again. I mean, I'm excited to be here. I love, Corey, Kyle, cool peoples. I had to tolerate, Gabe and J Mike, and obviously the one and only Scott Fish, man. This is going to be a good, dope show. I'm excited.
Indeed. I feel bad now because I tweeted out 2 crowns, not 3. I did 2 because I thought it was your second time. See the knowledge, the depth of my tweets. Oh man, went right past you.
I know.
Well, I mean, fantasy football, we know two deep's never deep enough, right? A running back room's got to have at least 3. And that's
unless you're the Bucks, then you got to have about 6 or 7. Yeah.
No, the real question is which one of y'all's Keyshawn Vaughn? That's what I want to know.
Not me.
Which Buck running back are we?
Shout out to
I think we have that right here. We have the running back room.
I'll call it the grenade, I guess.
Oh no, Corey, don't do that to yourself.
Hey, I'll take the the contract there at least, right?
Hey, not getting hurt, getting money from
I'm in the
the NFL team.
NFL,
You know what I mean?
I'm in the. I got a Super Bowl.
Your legs are fresh. That's for sure.
Thanks. I got
Hey,
Man,
Scott.
Yeah.
Scott, real quick, can you for Ricky, do you mind showing him what you showed just a moment ago, just in case he missed it?
You mean this thing?
Yeah, buddy.
The Fast and the Furious box set right there.
Look what you're missing out on.
I don't know if it lights up too. I don't know if you can see it light up. But
That's
yeah.
Fancy.
no idea.
it used to light up and make a car engine like purr, like a, but it doesn't do that part anymore.
Needs an oil change.
Can you do that for us again? That was kind of.
Well, I think you got enough audio on that. That's okay. Sal Pal, this chat is hopping. Sal Pal, that Fast and the Furious draft. It's not happening without you, buddy. I want to do it with you. And Nate, talking some Lafroig in the chat. I'm not a big peaty whiskey guy. I don't like my whiskey super smoky. It's okay, but my wife loves those peaty whiskeys like Lafroig and Lagavulin and stuff. I drink them. They're just not my type. I don't. TJ Hernandez, you guys know him from 4 for 4.
Yep.
He's big on the peat monster type of whiskeys. That's good stuff, though. It is good stuff.
Shout out, TJ Hernandez.
Shout out.
Shout out.
TJ.
We could probably do. What do you think, Scott? We could do a Fast and Furious like trivia, little Kahoot,
You probably could.
You want to?
I don't know if you saw my
It's a
message.
teacher thing to say, Kahoot.
I got about 10 minutes before I have to jump on Sirius for about 15 minutes,
Ooh,
and then I'll be back. So I'm double booking here. I have to jump out in the middle. So at about 9:16, 9:17, I'm going to jump out. So do you want to do that after I get back?
Yeah,
or
we
do
can wait.
time?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll wait till you get back.
Yeah,
We'll make
we
sure that
got-
you can play.
Yes,
Oh no,
sir.
the audience gotta wait, man. The audience gotta
Yeah.
wait.
Come on, give him that thirsty look, Troy. Keep him thirsty, baby. Come on, give him.
Bring on in.
The rock eyebrow.
We got a new one.
Oh damn!
Oh, no.
Y'all got. Hey,
Come on.
while I'm here, I need to show everybody my mug, right? So I put it on. Twitter. Now look. Y'all see this mug? Look how swaggy this is, bro. Do you see this reindeer? Look, you ain't gonna.
Oh,
You're not gonna find this.
Is that
see, I
common?
thought it was a stag, a swag
What thing is
stag.
that?
It's a reindeer.
It's a reindeer,
comment?
but you see how pimped out it is?
Yeah, it
Yo.
is.
Asher, maybe?
I don't know who he is. I just know.
He's dashing.
It's damn, Kyle, you're too good at those, man. Those one-liners.
Too good at one-liners.
Reindeer draft.
Another number joke.
Jay Rich, that was not a flex. That's just me trying to
That's
get
a
from the
flex.
host when we should do this contest.
Scott Flex Bowl. Cody.
Okay. And Scott, this is entirely on you as far as giveaways. But so just tell me or whomever to stop whenever. But best name, alternative name for the Scott Fish Bowl.
That's pretty good too.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I honestly don't care how you give it
those.
away.
Hey, Mike.
That's all good.
All right.
I like that one, and I think that, I mean, are we just dealing with chat submissions, Gabe?
That's the kind of thing that can go on all night. People can just sit in there and that's a pretty good one.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep. And how many do we actually have? I'll have to scroll back through. I only remember the Scott Flex Bowl.
That's a pretty good one.
J Mike, you want me? I'll write it down, J Mike.
Yeah, I'm about to
Swag
say,
Mike Bowl.
what I'll do, I'll start writing them down as they come. Because if the chat gets too crazy, like they like to do from time to time, we can't recall it back because it goes too fast and too far. So
I like that Gabe.
We got two more coming in now. So
I like that Gabe made a contest to make J Mike do some work over there.
that's,
Hey, so I had this idea. J Mike, write these names.
you got a pen handy there, partner?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
a winner.
Two Scott, two
Ryan Bowl.
Oh, I like
Pretty
that.
funny though. Two Scott, two fish.
Mamma mia.
Oh,
Hey Mike, you're gonna be busy, bro. You might want to just hit the
get
copy
that
paste.
pen.
Hit the copy
Scotty
paste.
too hottie bowl.
Constantly be screenshotting.
Not so fun story, but like the first 2 years this thing was called the FF Oasis Invitational after the site I ran. And when I closed down those doors and moved on, I needed a new name for it. And Twitter had a bunch of suggestions. Fishbowl won out, but Scotty 2 Hottie Bowl actually was mentioned more than a few times. I don't know. People like to throw that together.
It's from a pretty hot name.
It's a wrestling thing, you know. So
what was his shuffle called? His little finishing move? I forget.
I don't remember.
I don't either. First person to submit that video and post it on Twitter and tag us, that'll get you an invite to the Scott. I don't know.
Like you're giving out a lot of invites here all of a sudden.
Yeah, Gabe getting reckless.
I'm playing, bro. Hey, look, we're trying to beat the record, man, for the show with the most giveaways of the Scott Fishbowl.
I think you gave away 2 last year.
How many we give away? 2?
Last year, I think you did 2 or 3. Yeah.
We gave out several. I think we might have had 2 or 3. You were gracious enough in the moment to be like, yeah, tell him, come on. Tell him bring his sister.
Gracious enough or ended the show when I'd had a lot of whiskey.
Okay.
One of the 2.
I mean,
when Scott comes back, we're gonna give away like 6 spots, and he's gonna be like, "What happened?"
All right, Scott. So write these names down.
Check out how many people are watching. Just all right, everyone's in.
Exactly. Ooh, it's gonna go off the rails when you go, Scott. Tell Sirius that you might have to cut that interview short.
Oh, those serious bits are always short anyway, 14 minutes or whatever. Yeah.
What are you talking about tonight on Sirius?
It's the Colton and Wolfman show tonight, and actually they hit me up this morning. They do a series every Tuesday night, history of fantasy football, and they go over, they bring on someone who's like an old school person who's been in the industry a long time to tell their story and probably reminisce about some of the old days or something. I guess they said I don't have to prep at all for it, and I'm like, okay, I'm on, bring it. If I don't have anything to prep, sure, it's quick.
Can we
kind of like coming on the open bar?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I literally DM'd Scott like earlier today. Yeah, so we should just go and listen to that serious interview and just make comments, like give us something to talk about, basically.
Oh boy,
because we don't have topics.
What about the show sheet?
That's true. C-Dot, what do you got for us?
Okay. Question. So is cereal soup?
What? No.
Is your porridge? You got like, it's kind of like an oatmeal. You got some cold soup. You got some hot soup.
No, it's not soup.
So no.
I think my problem is I don't consider oatmeal cereal. Like I view them as separate entities.
It's a big discussion.
Same thing with me. Separate.
Temperature is important.
For sure.
It's like with states, right? I mean, science, right? Temperatures with changes from liquid to solid, and I mean, not hopefully you're not drinking your water that hot that you're maybe. But cereal cold.
And
if
we're going down the cold line, you could.
No is the answer.
Consent where smoothies are soup. Then if you're gonna keep going down that line, no thanks.
Smoothie.
So the consensus is no. Then is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No consensus. That was too easy. 1-2 punch there. That's all I got from my show sheet.
This is the content.
Kick it off to someone else here. Whoever wants to pick it up.
Y'all don't want me.
Okay, well,
Corey played a 2-hour show with 2 questions.
That's the show. Thank you for coming on.
Can we do a callback to a similar question? Is Batman a superhero?
Listen, man.
Yes.
Is he?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is a James Catula special.
Yeah,
well,
I was about to say
shout out to James the Brain.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Tony. Tony Gaspacho is cold. Shout out that. So cereal is soup.
No, arrest that man.
Shout out to Tony. Tony gets it.
Tony, no, you're wrong. It's not soup. Oh my god, that's the worst take I've heard in a while. So absolutely.
What's the from?
Best one gets it.
Oh my god,
what'd you say?
That I said, what's that from?
I don't know. I was put on the spot, so I just had to come up with something. So that's what I got.
So I'm all for talking food for quite a while on this show. That's one area I enjoy talking about. I have opinions.
Except until 1 minute from now, because you got to go to SiriusXM. So shout out to SiriusXM. We'll all tune in next coming up
we're all
here.
gonna tune in.
SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio. I kind of miss having a show on there.
Never heard of it.
I don't. At the same time, when I had a show on SiriusXM, we were on my time, 7 to 9 a.m. So it was like 8 to 9 a.m. So I was like, I had to get up at 5 something every. Man, I one thing I miss is bringing on like guys like you. Got people all around the industry, being able to bring them on. Like we brought on Ian Hartitz when he had like under 1,000 followers. We brought on the Ball Blast girls when they were just starting. Like, I loved being able to do that. Bringing on people around the industry. That was awesome, but I don't miss getting up early. That's for sure.
I mean, fine. I'll come on, in SiriusXM with you in a minute. I accept.
Damn. See, that's the pitch in the open bar like that.
Send the link.
I mean, temporarily, he'll be back. And I guess you guys could say no.
We'll be back.
These bros ain't loyal, man.
All right. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. So talk crap about me or something.
We will. Don't worry.
Later.
No one crap in the fishbowl.
So if
drink from there.
If Batman's not a superhero, then you'd have to group Falcon or AKA
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay, Falcon, or Black Widow. I mean,
Iron Man. Are they superheroes?
Look, Batman is a superhero. All right,
Facts.
and look.
I agree.
Listen, he's beating other superheroes. Like, is there super villains? Sorry, he's beating super villains. He's a freaking superhero, man. Like, this ain't a discussion. Who wants to argue about this?
I mean, his opponents aren't so much like they don't have necessarily special powers either. Maybe like
sometimes,
but like not Penguin or Joker or Riddler, Poison Ivy, I guess technically does.
She definitely does. Those are superpowers. The weird superpowers, but they're superpowers.
Yeah.
Bane's super enhanced, but I guess I don't know if that's a superpower, but
that's super.
Batman's a superhero,
like the super soldier kind of thing.
Can we go?
Money Plane.
I was gonna ask. Oh, Money Plane always gets me, man. Sal, you are a nut. It kills me, man. I do want to go back to our Pulp Premium discussion, our Patreon only discussion.
Yes. That's right. And if you don't know, patreon.com /the open bar.
/the open bar, which is run by Sal Pal. So shout out to Sal Pal.
First to sign up to the Patreon will get a Scott Fish Bowl invite.
Yo, I'm pretty sure you can't connect that to Scott like that.
What's it called again?
Hey, guests, don't do that. Or excuse me.
It was a joke. I was just typing in random numbers.
Next week we didn't retire.
The bit is dead. The bit is dead.
I do want to go back to the old the Porkman Premium discussion that we were having, the Pulp Premium discussion.
Indeed.
The first album, and I want to hear this from the chat as well. Shout out to the chat. Y'all have it lit tonight. This is fantastic.
All the way up.
All the way lit. And you've gotten Gabe to acknowledge the chat's existence 3 times in the same show. That, my friends, is a chat trick. Chat trick.
Nice. A triumphant trilogy.
We got one. You got one.
We got one.
Chat trick is awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. He nodded his head again just a moment ago. That sealed the chat trick, so I'm pretty excited about it. And
There's a new hope.
Chat trick.
That's the 4th one.
Yeah, big facts. Sindra, keep me honest. The first album that you ever owned, and I want to tell a quick story. It wasn't an album, but back in the day, in a land far, far away, in a galaxy many moons ago, me and my friends thought it was a good idea to ride our bikes to our local Walmart And at Walmart, instead of, and this is before we were all doing crazy things like getting on LimeWire, FrostWire, all of the crazy places where you download music illegally. We would go and buy singles, like single CDs, because we were really cool. Like we were in like middle school and we thought we were really cool. So we would go and we buy singles. And the very first single that I bought was
sorry, that was just funny. That's good.
the very first single that I bought was Master P's Make 'Em Say No Limit. If y'all don't know, you need to just look it up.
Yep.
Master P's Make 'Em Say and it wasn't, that was the first one that I bought with my own money, not something that was passed down to me. And it was just a single, which had like the radio mix, the dirty mix, which you couldn't play around your parents, and then like some random remix that of someone that you don't even know who did the remix, just somebody did the remix. That was the very first album that I bought. So, and I don't even know if it classifies in an album, but that was mine. I bought it, so I owned it. Daggone it. What about you guys? First album that you ever bought?
Oh. Ever bought or ever owned? Because bought or got your parents to buy for you?
Both.
Okay.
I know this one.
Okay, so I'll have to think about which one I bought, but I know the first CD I remember owning was Backstreet Boys. And in Canada, they had, I know in the States, their first two albums are released as one. So Backstreet's Back is the first album, which is confusing. I don't understand how this, but in Canada, they actually did release a self-titled album called Backstreet Boys. So I'm pretty sure it would be that one. As for which one I bought my own money, I'll think about that and get back to it. Or not.
You listen, with Backstreet Boys, you've done enough, Senra. You've done enough.
Backstreet's back. All right.
Yeah. That one's definitely on my list, but I don't think it was number one.
Okay. What y'all got?
All right, so my turn. I'll go. So here. So my first album that I ever bought was the Yin Yang Twins. I hope the chat knows about Yin Yang, right? So it was called Me and My Brother. That was the first album. Me and my actual brother went to buy the CD.
Is he a twin?
Talking about, he is. I don't have a twin, man. Yeah, y'all would know if I had a damn twin or not. He's my younger brother. He's like 3 years younger than me. But we got this album and talk about Ratchet, right? I think I was like in 8th grade. Those songs were not appropriate for an 8th grader, but I still buy with my own money. If y'all know Yin Yang, y'all know the songs, y'all know Get Low, Salt Shaker, all them songs. But the first album that I owned was Shaggy. Y'all remember Shaggy? I'll never forget it. It was an orange disc, and he also is very, the songs were not appropriate. I remember I had that in 5th grade. 5th grade, I was rocking to it, and man, he's saying some bad things in patois. If people don't know, patois is like Jamaican, I guess, language. But man, that was a bad album. But in terms of like language, but those are the first two albums in terms of this category. Man, I loved it.
That's great. That's a classic. I like it.
I can chime back in, and it was perfectly timed. Well, it was almost perfectly timed. I ruined it, but Linda mentioned Nimrod by Green Day. I'm pretty sure the first one I bought was American Idiot by Green Day with my own money. So, go Green Day. I'm wearing blue though.
Boo.
Boo blue. Good one. That's clever. It's a good one. Try.
All right. C-Dot, do you answer? What's your
first album? I think thinking about it, I remember I was, I don't know, young at my grandma's, and my grandma was yelling at my mom, like, you're going to buy your son that album. And I think it was Marshall Mathers LP, maybe like a Slim Shady. I think it was that or the red one. What is that one? Curtain Call, maybe? So it was one of those two. So one of the Eminem's albums was my first one. And then after that, everything followed there with Lil Wayne, T.I. But I think one of those. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of those two.
That's a good one too. License to Ill. My first hip hop album was Eminem Show. And then I kind of worked backwards with Eminem and then forward with everything else. But my first album was not hip hop or rap. It was Blink 182, Dude Ranch.
You look like it, yeah.
And it
for
was
sure. Travis.
It was a cassette tape And because my brother, he always gave me a ride to school, and he always just had all the punk rock like NoFX and Lagwagon and who else was, I can't even remember any of them now, but Blink-182 was always my favorite, and so I wanted that my own copy, you know. And
damn it, that's a good album.
Dang, I really like this one, bro. I'd always beg him to play Blink-182 whenever we get in his car, and be like, no, because I think Blink-182 was always like the kind of like the corny band as for like all the punk rock people. I feel like it was like when a artist goes pop, and you're like, no. I used to like him, you know, the old days, but now that they've gone pop or something along those lines. I think that's what my brother kind of felt on Blink. Is
that how you talk about Lupe?
That is how I talk about Lupe, actually. Lasers pissed me off, bro.
Lasers. Shout out Lasers.
No,
shout out Lasers.
Don't shout out Lasers.
Lasers.
No, we ain't shouting out Lasers.
All right. Already the show. No. All right.
The show goes.
His last album. Was really
the show
dope,
goes on.
His last album was really dope, actually. Talking about dinosaurs and shit. Anyway, I had a boombox as opposed to like headphones to play on the cassette tape with a Walkman or anything. I just had a boombox, like this tiny like boombox that I would bring around in the car with my mom, my dad, whatever, and I'd play that Dude Ranch tape. And there was always this song, Damn It. And it was C-Dot.
Yeah.
And there was always
he's putting the delay on the song. He's adding to the track.
The reverb. Yeah, I want the reverb. And there was always just one swear word in the song. And he's like, could you did you hear he yeah, and not that we can't say that on the open bar. Come on,
you can say whatever you want in the open bar.
Yeah,
no rules.
But every time that came on, I always had my fingers on the volume knob and ready to just turn it down just to make sure that I wouldn't get in trouble for listening to the F word drop there, because I'm sure they said it in other songs, but that always reminds me. Sit in the back seat and I'd be like, "Did you hear?"
Usually they have a song that's like 42 seconds long, and there's 42 swears and "Happy Holidays," anyone.
Happy
Holidays, you bastards! So right in the title.
Jay Rich, go listen to Food and Liquor. Go listen to the Cool. Those albums are far better. Lasers is probably his worst album or second worst.
Dang. And that's Jay Rich's favorite. It sounds like, damn, that sucks. J. Gabe said that JR's taste in music is trash.
What happened to you? Gabe, I'm curious. The shout out to again everyone in the chat. Peter Howard, good friend of ours. He says he needs a Tutu Atwell is as small as blank draft.
There's a lot. Ooh,
that's a pretty good one.
What are his exact measurements? I know he's a tiny dude. He's like what, 5'6".
Hey, listen, Twitter never steered us wrong. So let's check.
I want to know his exact weight, right? Because that will help me with my selections for the chat. Peter knows everything. He got the whole damn database. Peter, whatever his measurements, go. I know he has everything right at his fingertips, but I gotta know his exact measurements to the ounce.
More bounce to the ounce. Okay. Albert Breer tweeted April 21st. These were other notable things that he saw from Indianapolis this day. So I guess the medicals and whatnot that took place. Louisville wide receiver Tutu Atwell was 5'8", 149 pounds.
And people trying to roast Devontae Smith. God dang, 149.
5'8", 149, like legit.
Oh, small.
Golly. That's nuts. Okay, I'm ready. Oh boy, a newborn baby.
Is Peter just trying to like hate on Tutu? I don't even know if he likes Tutu Atwell.
True.
A thimble. Linda.
Worthy.
No, it's newborn baby status. Like I haven't been 149 since like freshman year of high school. Golly. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for this draft.
You can take the 101 if you want it.
Oh, the 101. Dang. Well, I already said newborn baby, but let's see. All right. So I'm gonna say 101 Tutu Atwell is as small as I'm gonna say as small as mini me. Austin Powers.
Dang.
Yeah. Austin Powers mini me. There we go. That's how it smiles. 101. Let's go.
I wonder how many scouting reports will have him as he's a tenacious blocker. Really physical, aggressive style.
Mini me definitely that.
He can't make a contested catch worth crap, but he can block.
He's out there scheming.
So the Ravens will like him.
Stay scheming.
Stay
I
scheming.
guess don't tell it.
All right,
Shout
who
out
wants 102? Shout out to
Well, 22102 almost seems like it's the most important, so maybe I'll take it then.
Well, go ahead.
It's going for 2, right?
Oh, the way you
Dude, he's on fire.
I don't know how much Jeff's paying you, but it's not enough, Senra.
He's on fire.
It's true.
Tell him you need more.
All right, yeah, okay. Let's record this clip and then I'll send it to him. So it's funny. So, as soon as I heard the weight, I'm like, oh, I've heard this before. I've seen this before, and this could work. Probably not in the NFL, unfortunately. Come to the CFL if it still exists. Because in all seriousness, I love the CFL, so that's not even an insult. Because I'm looking at someone who I'm thinking of those measurements, and I'm looking at it right now. And at 33, this is Brandon Banks' measurements: 5'7", 150 pounds. No CFL season in 2020, but 2017 through 2019, 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons, including 1 year where he only played 14 games and he went 1,423 yards. Totally exploded in 2019. Well, went up from 94 catches to 112, 1,550 yards, 13 touchdowns. Early in his career was used more as a returner. There's definitely some playoff games the Ticats won based on his returning ability at times, and then slowly developed as a wide receiver and actually won the MVP in 2019. So Brandon Banks, 102 for the Tutu Atwell draft, because they literally have the same measurables. This one's actually literal, and I want to talk about the CFL. I want to talk about Brandon Banks. So there.
Shout out to the CFL.
Shout out.
This podcast has its passport, so we frequent with Canada with Canada all the time.
We got the Canada plugs, man.
The Canadian plug.
JR in the chat. The plug.
Well, Kyle on the show.
And Kyle on the show. I know you're from Canada, bro.
Now you know.
Oh, I learned something new today. We got a plug on the show. We don't need JR. All right, Corey. Hey, Corey's there.
What? So I missed the whole theory there being away for there. What is the drafter?
What are we doing?
What the hell we talking
Small
about?
explanation. Something that's as small as Tutu Atwell.
Tariq Cohen. Is that a good one there? Shout out Dave Kluge. Tariq Cohen. What? He's like what? 5'6", maybe? Are we going by weight? Am I obligated to say Devontae Smith? Is that what we're hinting at, or am I supposed to say Tariq Cohen?
It's a Tutu Atwell draft. We're supposed to compare players to Tutu Atwell.
I said mini-me, so that should be a good concept.
Small guy. I don't know. He catches footballs, right? Is that about right? Is that what we're going for? That's all I got, man.
Tariq Cohen is 194 apparently, so not quite.
I'm going 179. I don't know. You bring someone out here that doesn't watch football. I'm throwing out guesses, so I'm happy I can pull Tariq Cohen. Deontay Harris, if you want to go on the Saints, I guess, right? He's pretty small out there.
No, see that you can choose anything in life.
In the universe.
I did go football player just to push the narrative, but I may have misled you.
Small. Okay, Tutu Atwell.
And by the way, just for the record, per Albert Breer, in Indianapolis when he was weighed, he was 5'8", 149 pounds.
For sure. All right. So you know that snake game on the computer where you're going around trying to eat stuff? That I sucked at that game. So that was very small. I mean, if we're talking about that.
Well,
if you want a human, I mean, I don't know. Any elf played in a Santa Claus movie? I got it.
I'm still trying to process the snake draft.
Yeah, so that's all I got.
That Nokia snake game, you killed me with that one. That was good.
Mike's got one here that might have actually be the 101.
Shout out, Mike.
It's pretty good, Mike.
Boom.
Okay.
Well done,
Drop the mic like Gabe did earlier.
Break the mic. Break the mic. 2-2 is as small as Mason Rudolph's chance of being a starting QB. It's pretty good.
I mean, we saw what happens when he is one, you know?
Ooh.
Just knock on the head.
Oh no, Corey.
So let me ask, next year, who's the just a knock on the head? That was
Shout out Myles Garrett, dude.
Slide that through. Who's the first backup in Pittsburgh to see action next year for some random reason because Ben can't play? Haskins or Rudolph?
It's Rudolph because
Haskins.
It's Rudolph.
Why else would you bring him on? You know.
Look, I don't know. Ain't nowhere else to go.
I mean, I'm in the same boat as you here, so you know.
Look, man, the guys look. They just need a third QB. Look, Ashton is not good. Mason Rudolph is not good. So
Josh Dobbs,
come on over. He's first round draft capital.
You guys the playbook the best. The smartest dude there.
Is Dobbs on the roster anymore?
Probably not.
I don't think he's on the roster.
Eggs, and then they might.
He might still. He can get cut and signed on in training camp.
He's a player, you know.
Maybe they'll do a wildcat before they put anyone else in.
Actually, I like Mike's answer, and I was thinking maybe it's a rookie. I was almost going to say, does Mac Jones fall all the way to 24 and he's the main backup?
No way, he's not falling that.
Going 3 to San Fran. Have you been paying attention?
But that's what everybody's saying. Look, it would be. I can't believe they would have traded up to 3 to take Mac Jones. That's a whole nother story.
Here we go. Talk about the NFL draft, the week of the draft. Imagine that.
Legit.
But Mike says Trask. So Kyle Trask getting drafted to the Steelers. No, I meant to the Steelers.
I don't know. You know, reports are coming out these days. You know, leading up. All right, shout out Kyle Trask.
Oh my gosh! Look, if they take Kyle Trask, I could see it. I mean, like they know what they have in Haskins, they know what they have in Rudolph. It would make sense to give a rookie a shot if Ben, for a reason, can't play
over Harris.
Over who? Harris?
Are we supposed to be talking about the NFL draft here?
Well,
we're not. But
the Steelers. Well, it doesn't have to be the first round. I mean, Trask could fall to the second.
Yeah. Trask could fall to the second.
All right. Or not.
We could divert this talk. All right, you guys know a straw, right? How many holes does a straw have? 2 or 1?
2.
But 2 or 1? You know.
I can see the point of it being just one giant hole that's long.
Yeah.
If there's 2
what was that, Kyle?
No. I heard Thirsty Tuesdays. I told you.
Shout out to Thirsty Tuesdays. Here we are, thirsty because you try to drink. So
the thirst is real. I think 1. I mean it. I think a hole should be defined on a 2D surface rather than a solid object. CDOT. Sure. I don't know if that's fair. All right.
I mean, when you dig a hole, it's 3-dimensional. So yeah, I kind of agree that it is 1.
We're 2D, 3D out here. Yeah. So we're going
1 for sure. And how I would think of it is maybe if you cut a straw, you that 2D shape that comes out is indeed just that one hole there, Troy. 1 hole.
One hole. I said 2. I'm having take lock with this. It's 2.
Is that what the T stands for? T King?
Oh my God! Stop being so damn good at this. These zingers
are 2 Strawwell.
Oh,
So
no.
is that you're saying he's a straw? Is that what you're picking in the draft?
Sure, yeah.
Absolutely.
but those like shitty like red straws that you get at a bar with like
those are
you get, like,
horrible.
a Shirley Temple or a Jack and Coke or something. It was like you can't even like drink liquid out of it.
Paper straws are the worst.
Yeah.
Paper straws.
Uh-oh. Scott, we have a hot question for you. How many holes in a straw?
Oh yeah.
How many holes in a straw? That I've seen people do those videos with like that one guy do that video. I still think it's one. I still think it's one hole.
It's two.
All right.
Gotta be one.
I got another question then. Okay, so when you think of the word sent, right? You got sent, you sent a message, sent like the coins, but sent the smell. Is the S or C silent?
It's the C that's silent, man.
I'm with Troy on this.
Okay. But we still got sent the message, sent the
I know.
penny.
Yeah.
I don't care about the other one. It's the C silent.
The C silent.
I said what I said.
I'll say neither silent and that they're just both pronounced. They're both there.
Kent.
Yeah.
Shout out to me and shout out to Fat Dolphin.
He's right. That's what it is.
You know what? It's the S is the smell. Scent.
Yes.
Scent, right?
What about-
And I think of other
the actual pronunciation. So I guess the S is silent, but you still hear yourself breathe.
But the C could be silent because you still sent a message with an S.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I can't let y'all get in my mind. I said C. I'm not gonna let y'all change that.
But think about the SC pronunciation.
Change. You get it. Changes sent.
Like
Because you won't call Corey Dot. You call him C Dot, so the C can't be silent.
But is it an S?
Why don't you use my name? I actually have an SC in my name.
Oh,
we should probably use.
Dang, the Sotfish bowl.
Kent.
You've been saying your name wrong the whole time, Scott.
Dang it.
Mike, why'd you take that away? That was for Scott.
Shout out.
Look, you can't just come back here and just drop things off the page. Look, yeah. Now you're on mute. J-mute check.
How long was J Mike gone there?
J-mute.
Oh my God, H is silent and cool.
We have the straw question. We have the scent question for Sot, that is, and now we need to know Sot. So I can't even do that anymore. I have to call you Scott. I can't.
Scott Fee.
Scott. Sot Fee. Is there an S in bowl? All right, but anyway, you have to. This is our draft question of sorts here. The Tutu Atwell is as small as blank. If you've got anything, it doesn't have to be compared to a person. I just compared it to a red straw from a cocktail bar that you don't get any liquid out of, something along those lines. There you go.
So we're supposed to think of what Tutu Atwell is as small as?
I guess.
Outside of the box. You got it.
It could be the box. If it's a very small box, you could choose that.
Could be.
Yeah. What kind of box are we talking here?
Like a ring box. Those are pretty small.
Yeah.
Depends on the size of the ring.
The monthly Amazon Prime shipment, perhaps. Okay.
Ooh. I said mini me if that helps.
He's thinking. Scott's thinking.
Yep.
You got it.
That's a true analyst right
J
there.
Mike as well.
No. Analyst. Let's go that route. It's as small as a redraft league roster.
Ooh, I like that. I like
Take
that.
Draft.
I kind of want to see Arizona draft Tutu Atwell and Rondale Moore so that Kyler Murray feels big in the huddle.
There you go.
That's
Christian
kind of
Kirk
funny.
already.
I'm just kidding.
Bring up Kirk. I love Christian Kirk.
Yeah,
All
me
right.
too.
He's okay.
Did you know he has a clothing line?
Why?
You can get some $100
Who's
sweaters.
buying
I would
those?
assume to make money, Troy. We live in a capitalist society that
Come on,
players
Troy.
like
Who's buying,
making money.
who's
Business
buying
guys
Christian
out here.
Kirk?
It's
Christian-
way too expensive.
Christian-
You don't want a $20 hoodie.
I
was
not
thinking
buying Christian Kirk.
skirts, like Christian skirts.
Christian skirt. Oh, shout out.
Kirk skirts.
There's a brand there. Kirk skirts, dude. And he has a car dealership.
Girl, I see you rocking that Kirk skirt.
Nice. Yo, somebody buy some Christian Kirk outfit, man.
Hey, Christian Kirk, hit us up. You know, if you need, let's get that royalty.
I think I'd rather buy some Christian Kirk shares at this point.
The open bar, what are we at? StoreEnvy.com, the open bar. We're gonna be throwing out some Kirk skirts here.
Kirk skirts coming soon. Shout out.
Christian Louis the skirt. Let's go.
Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back, Scott.
Welcome back. Thank you.
Yeah. How was the show?
Yeah,
It was good. It was good. Those guys are fun. I enjoy doing that show. They're a little older than me, so they bring out the 90s references a bunch, and that's anytime you go on a show and there's talk of like Top Gun and A Few Good Men and Forrest Gump and stuff, it's fun times. Because I was in my early 50s at that point, so
Hey, you look good for your age.
thank you. I'm not that old. I'm 41. Come on, but
I knew that, Scott. I knew.
He was talking about months, 50 months.
closer. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, I didn't actually
Good
do the
times.
math on it. I have no idea.
Scott, would you like an update on
50
the
months is
submission?
like 4. So I was closer to 4 than I was to.
To the age you're not even yet.
Yes. Oh,
Scott,
man.
did you want to update on the
Oh, you got
League
you
name.
got some more. I saw caught
Shut up,
fishbowl
Jeff.
when I walked in here. I saw caught fishbowl. I thought that was pretty good.
Sleeping? Nah. What are the
Yeah,
ones we got here? What are the
that's a good one. So we've got obviously the Scott Flex Bowl earlier from Cody. That was pretty strong. Since you were gone, I'm not sure. Someone put the Scott Wish Bowl. Shout out to
Okay.
Fat Dolphin.
Shout out Fat Dolphin.
Johnny Utah Memorial Bowl. That's from good old Sal Pal.
I could have guessed that. You didn't even need to say that. Who else would bring up
100%.
Johnny Utah?
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish bowl
Ooh.
from Jordan
Patrick
Lupe.
Steve. Okay.
Okay.
Lupe. I'd say your name wrong. Sorry.
Shout out Lupe.
Only kicker enthusiast. That's from Linda, obviously. Shout out Linda.
I already knew it before you even said.
Yeah,
it.
I know. Yeah, I think we knew that was
We knew that was.
He's
right
a
there.
kicker. And the other one, Scotty didn't know bowl from Dave.
He didn't know.
Wow.
Shout out.
I will say I do not like ice fishing hole bowl. That's there's something about that just doesn't ring right with me.
Ice fishing hole.
What do you mean?
Brand.
What's wrong with it?
He doesn't
You
want
have to answer.
number 2
What?
bowl.
What is going on in this chat? Scott tuna fish with pickles bowl? Like those are
Now
those
they're
are
just
two
being
of the
Coming
worst
for your head
foods.
now. Yeah.
Now they're just being mean.
Speaking of
Cold. Bo, it's cold.
Excuse me, I have to
your
go
hats off.
uninvite someone too.
there's an extra spot.
Bo.
Hey, there's 2 giveaways here.
I'm liking some of these tutu
Scotty.
jokes.
Tutu
I know
Cool.
Tutu Atwell's as small as Baby Groot.
There we go.
Ooh, I like the baby Groot one.
Tutu
Ooh, I
Atwell's
like
from
that.
Endor. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
That's
think
so
he'd be the
crazy.
forest moon of Endor, but yeah.
I don't know that reference.
I don't know the reference either,
should we
but
get
I bet
educated
Well, they're
for
not.
the next
They're not
hour?
on the planet Endor. They're on a moon of Endor.
That is true. My son just recently started watching the Star Wars movies. And Return of the Jedi is his favorite so far, which is
Shout out.
I feel like when I was his age, that was my favorite too. So when you get older, I think most people like Empire.
Well, I
Yeah.
was going to ask, is it okay if I like the later movies more than I like the first ones?
Uh-oh.
Which later ones?
Uh-oh.
I don't think it matters, to be honest.
J-Man's gonna get canceled.
Because
Here we
you
go.
got 3 movies, and then you got 20 years, and then you
Uh-oh.
got 3 more movies.
Another to the ban list.
Well,
25.
I just recently shout out to Dynasty Outhouse, Russ Fisher, and the
out.
rest of my thank you, C-Dot, the rest of my brothers over at DFPN, and because I had never seen all of the Star Wars films. So over time, over the last probably couple months, I had watched all the Star Wars films. Was it 9 of them in the saga, right?
Yeah.
Watched them all, and I did like everybody told me to do. Watch the ones that came out first.
Yep.
Okay, I did that. Watched those. It was cool, right? We got the story about Anakin growing up.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then we started getting real freaky naughty with Kylo Ren and Rey and what's his name, who was a droid but then left to I don't even remember dude's name. Anywho, no,
I think all of us
he was one of the stormtroopers, and then he escaped.
Finn.
Yeah.
Finn, thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah, FN, blah blah blah. Yeah. And
FN
I
1138 probably, just knowing.
just random.
Oh,
I
1138. Lucas uses that number all the time in movies. There's calls to it in the original trilogy. If you look at American Graffiti, Han Solo's car is a license plate 1138. The first movie I've ever directed is called THX 1138. It's just a number Lucas uses throughout.
True.
I remember one of my favorite video games playing up was Republic Commando. Sorry, J Mike. And the main you play as one of the like in this elite Black Ops clone trooper unit, and the leader of that is RC 1138, Republic Commando 1138. So it's just number he uses everywhere. I'm not even sure what it means.
I believe you.
Levels. You're a person.
Wow.
I love it.
It's kind of like J.J. Abrams using Beastie Boys and everything. and Beastie Boy references.
Kyle is a nerd. That is true. That is definitely confirmed.
True. Shout out, Chef.
Oh,
Shout nerds.
Shout out, Chef.
Oh, Kyle's wrong though. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Scott Fish.
Dang.
Oh, shout
Take
out,
that,
Chef.
nerd.
Yeah.
Guess not so nerdy after all.
Scotch and Fishbowl.
God.
Drat.
No.
Scotch and Swish.
That's Swish Bowl.
That's good. I like that, Todd. Todd
So-
Zillick, excuse me.
Have we seen any this evening that really tickles anybody's fancy?
Tony, I mean, some of the stuff he's saying, Clone Wars is amazing. He also mentioned Smash by Offspring as his first album. So shout out to a few things that Tony said.
The Offspring.
True.
The Offspring. I'm just kidding.
Some albums have him as The Offspring, some have him as just Offspring.
I know that. I think they stopped caring. There was actually an interview back in the 90s where someone called him Offspring, and they got mad at the interviewer because we're like The Offspring, and that was the joke I was playing on. Now you're right; it doesn't seem like they care anymore. Maybe they've grown up a little bit, but yeah.
Shout out.
Okay.
A lot of shout outs on this show.
Shout out.
Smash those shout outs.
Corey says
Yeah,
shouts out
you gotta-
everybody.
Shout out.
You gotta check Corey's show.
Hey,
I was dying inside and audibly doing all the shout outs. I love it, man. Scott, did you say what your first album was?
My first album?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That you
Drop.
purchased?
I honestly am not sure. I know a few of my first albums were probably in the early 90s. I remember specifically
In your
having a lot
50s.
of singles. How old that? Yeah, I'm old. I know I had a single of Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, and I know I had a single of MC Hammer and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think of when I first started buying CDs for myself. It was probably in those early to mid 90s era of like, it was a little earlier than like the Bush 16 Stone type of era. I want to say, God, it was probably before, like Alanis Morissette was probably early too.
Shout out.
Jagged Little Pill was also shout out. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of what it would have been. It would have been in that like 92 to 94 range. Maybe Soundgarden or a Melancholy and then in the Sadness might have been up there. Stone Temple Pilots maybe. But right in that range is where I first started buying CDs.
That's crazy.
Smash those albums.
Yeah.
Like Pumpkins.
Yeah, especially. that was a good era for those things.
True.
Okay. Wow. Nailed it. All right. Was that all that we covered? As far as
I don't remember
what Scott?
I think Jordan's won it. Scott's Tots laptop
Missed
battery bowl. That's beautiful. I love that one.
Strong.
That is a strong entry.
Strong.
I'm wondering now. Well, because as J Mike says, this is your favorite podcast. So with all the analyst invites going out, I'm hoping that whoever wins this name game, whatever that we're playing here, that it's someone who does not have an invite.
True.
So.
But that make it, they can't get invited twice. So
yeah,
I keep throwing that out there. By the way, with all the analyst thing, Scott, does that roll over the quote unquote analysts from previous years? Does that just like roll over from other years or whatever? I feel like
it had before, but now I make everyone sign up fresh.
Good.
Yeah. And now people can update their info. So it's a lot smoother. Every year it gets smoother and smoother.
Got you. I think I threw that out on Twitter in a couple of comments. So sorry for lying.
I didn't see him. So you're good.
All right. Should we, I have a Fast and Furious trivia. Should we do that?
Let's do it.
Even if it's for a giveaway or not, I don't care. 10 questions. I wanted to make it relatively short here.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a Kahoot. All right. Because, Kyle, shut up. I'm a teacher, whatever. Okay. It's great for trivia, man. You know this.
Yeah.
This.
Students love it.
They really do. Well, they actually hate when is this a math Kahoot? Yes, this is math. Yes. No, it's actually a Fast and Furious Kahoot. I hope you've seen 1 through 8. All right. I gotta share a screen here. All right. To
everyone.
Hood is off now. Hoodie is off.
All right.
Let's go.
Getting real.
Way to promote, Scott. Like it. Always on brand.
Guys,
Let's go.
Abs open. Where is it?
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
To everyone that's listening in podcast form,
get this going.
This is the fun that you're missing out on by not being live.
Oh, that's
We're about to do a Kahoot.
Give me this.
Sorry, I was gonna say everybody in the chat. Obviously, when Gabe gets the game up, are you gonna share the game link and all that jazz?
I am. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to continue to share the wrong screen though. Time after time. I'm just
Tony.
sharing.
That's not a jazz song.
There are a lot of teachers in the fantasy world, Tony. I run into a lot of them because both my parents were teachers, so I talk about it sometimes, and I get some DMs. I'm big teacher support. I wanted to be a teacher, but I didn't end up going that route. But my dad was a teacher for like 40 years before he retired. Very, very, very proud of teachers. Love teachers.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Scott.
So y'all see it on the screen, y'all. He's got the game pin up. Go,
yep.
If you've got the Kahoot app, do
Kahoot.it or the Kahoot app. Yep.
Get at it. Before we jump into this Kahoot, though, sadly, the timeline king himself, T King Mode, aka Troy King, aka he's like Visa, he's everywhere you want to be. TK, but for real, thank you again for joining us this evening, man. I know you got a dip. Go ahead and tell us all the good stuff before you go.
Sure. Well, anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Troy King. You can follow me at T King Mode on Twitter. I am one of the co-hosts of Fantasy Football Confidential. We air Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going like every other week during the off season, but check us out. Also contributed to the Football Guys. I do have a recent Dolphins article on the site. It was a 2020 recap, 2021 outlook. And yeah, I'm going to be doing some dope things, man. So just check me out on Twitter. Appreciate everybody's support. And guys, thank you so much for having me on and hope y'all have a good night. I'll talk to all y'all later.
Appreciate you, TK.
You take care. Much love, brother.
Be well, bro.
One love.
All right, now we can have some fun.
Phew.
Oh, he can't play.
Oh, he's joining the
What
Kahoot,
is he doing?
though.
Wow. Okay.
For sure.
Brushing
All right,
his teeth.
So where is this link? Am I just that
Kahoot.
It's not a link. It's just kahoot.it,
okay.
and then
we got to
entering
use
that
the code, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's facts.
I'm gonna pour up another ball veiny.
Ball.
Nice.
Shout out
One
Ball
more
Veiny.
ball
Do this by
veiny.
now.
Shout out.
Shout out to the ball veinies.
Drain it.
Shout out to the ball veins. Get all get it all out of there.
If you want a spot in the Scott-ish Bowl, all right.
Send a bottle of 21-year Balvenie to
P.O. Box.
where did Troy go? Did Troy go away?
Yeah, he had to go.
He's gone,
Yeah,
but he's playing.
But he's here in the Kahoot though.
I know.
Mrs.
Thirsty.
Shout out Mrs. Queen.
Yes,
I heard him giving his end of show stuff, and I thought it was just I just thought he was doing a reset while you were setting this up. I would have said goodbye, man. I feel bad.
So he said he said he had a dip. He's got an early morning, and we're trying to make sure that T Queen mode doesn't cut his head off. So
Even though she was sleeping 2 hours ago. That's REM sleep at this point.
That's that good sleep.
That's peak sleep, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he might wake her up by disturbing her. That's probably very, very inconsiderate. Sorry.
Exactly. See?
I broke my wife's wine glass and her coffee pot within the last week, so I'll just sleep on the couch out here. I'm not even going to try to go to. I'm just kidding. She's cool.
She's cool. I promise, guys.
I swear.
Sinra got in there. Well done, Sinra.
Yeah.
Hey,
Am I supposed to try to get in here? Is this what am I supposed to try to do this here?
if you want, I mean,
if you
want
really
to
know
invite
Too
your
Fast,
own
Too
role?
Furious.
Yeah.
you want to flex on him? You want to Scott flex on him, or what?
Kahoot.it. All right.
You Scott Flex or a Scott Shrink, huh?
Is the
I thought we were
music
just
even
gonna
playing?
answer out loud.
Kids.
Yeah.
Is the music even playing? I can't even hear it.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I
StreamYard's really sus with that, dude.
Oh, is it? Okay. I did share the audio, but yeah, we were talking about that, weren't
Yeah.
we? Yeah.
Sus, dude.
All right. Well.
All
Do
right.
do do
You can fill.
Jay might give me a bass line. Come
on.
Come on. Really?
Do.
Wow.
It's a good way for us to get this video taken down
Yeah.
again.
Boom.
Yeah. This is
That's
not
no
the
copyright
open-
though. That's
bass.
all natural. That's
Yeah,
original. That's an
Yeah.
open bar original right there.
Well, it's an original audio source, and I mean, even if you copy something that's stolen, like the recording's original, so
Yep.
Mm.
That was acapella, J Mike, and that was
Yeah.
all cap from you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no retort.
Nope. I know.
Hey.
All right. Hawaii NATO. Hawaii is that? Oh no, Hawaiian NATO.
Hawaiian NATO.
Hawaiian NATO. I couldn't figure that out. All right. Should we go? Should we ride?
Let's get it.
Yeah. Let's ride, dude. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Fwah! Everybody give me a fwah.
Fwah.
I'm too fast for y'all, man.
Fwah.
Scott,
let's just take this a half kilometer at a time.
I need that metric converted.
Ooh, now I hear the
Help me
audio.
understand
Audio
exactly how
playing
far that is.
for y'all.
Oh, let's go. My phone. Hold on. All right.
No audio.
I'm ready. Oh no.
All right, underway.
I'm not ready.
For the podcast, folks, what
Dude,
does
I don't
Vin
know.
Diesel play in the movie?
I never watched.
How much time?
Oh, we're supposed to pick on their screen. I see that now.
Yep.
Yes.
Jeez.
Dude, shout out Kahoot. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, it's not like a timer function. You just have to get it right. Okay.
No, there is a timer.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
haven't had time.
The quicker
Yeah, I
you
was
get it,
sitting here not realizing we had to click it on our screen.
I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah.
People
Yeah.
behind you gotta watch
Screen
out.
here. You have to look at our screen here, which I guess Kahoot did change that.
There's me.
Setting. I should have messed.
I swear there was like 15 people in here. Only 7 answered.
What's up with that?
Because
They're probably like me.
What does Paul Walker played?
That sounds about right. Let's see if I'm 2 for 2 for guests.
Brian O'Connor. Even my 8-year-old son knows he plays Brian O'Connor. It's Brian O'Connor.
Damn.
Even my 8-year-old son knows that. He was asking me about that today. He wants
I
to start
watched
watching them, and I'm like, "You're a little too young, buddy. You're 8."
Yeah, didn't you? You came out and the screen was Fast and Furious, right? All right. Oh, I don't know.
Dude, it's for sure that one.
7 came out.
Shoot.
Which
These
one?
timers are quick.
I'm definitely not. I don't know.
Oops, I did not guess that correctly.
I got it wrong. I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
fake fan.
2015.
Yep.
I put 2011
All right.
first.
Okay.
MZKP54.
Gabe,
right.
they said in the chat, they said it's not matching up.
It might be lagging a little. Just do you know that
The
stuff?
timer's off.
Hey,
Oh, the timer's like 5 seconds, he said.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, people saying they can't answer.
Mm,
Wah, wah.
I should
They
have
can't
looked.
answer any of
I
them.
should have looked at the time for each question.
It's sad because some of these people are probably doing better than me, and I'm a liar.
Well, before we get too deep into it, do you want to fix the timer real quick?
I could.
Restart it.
Should we
Run it
restart
back.
Bring it back with Cliplish.
All right.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
With-
What's going on here?
This,
You know-
it's over. It's over. We're done.
So, but by the time, I guess by the time the stream actually gets to YouTube,
Yeah.
people saying they only
All right.
have like 5 seconds to answer. Or no
I got
time, basically.
another question for you guys.
Yep.
Would you rather own a dragon or be a dragon?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with the implied power of owning a dragon, because if I'm capable of owning a dragon, I feel like I'm
That's a
capable of
dragon.
doing much more. So, as much as being a dragon is cool, the ability to actually
Absolutely.
control a dragon implies even greater power. So,
And not only that, shout out Shrek, your dragon is going to marry a goat or donkey.
Do we have a game pin for this one now? Yet?
We
No one
don't.
can,
You're
thank you,
setting
Jeff.
it- Okay. No one can own a dragon.
yeah,
No,
They are free.
I don't know, man.
wait till tomorrow, Jeff.
I was at the library the other day with my kids, and unicorns were in the nonfiction section. And I thought to myself,
Woo!
that's an interesting call there. It's an interesting call. So maybe dragons. I don't know.
although Don makes a good point. Own the dragon, not necessarily control it. So if it is just financial purpose, then yeah, I think if I'm just a regular human who's got a dragon on the leash.
But seriously, if you own a dragon, that means you got some serious financial means
That's
too.
true,
So
too.
that's,
Although if I'm a dragon, I don't really care about financial needs.
And you probably got a castle.
or maybe you spent all of your money on the dragon, and now you're broke.
There you
own a
go.
dragon.
That's all you need. That's all we need is a dragon.
What kind of
You
budget?
got
do
heat, you
need?
got shelter, you got transportation. I mean,
Yeah.
Got it all.
Yeah, do you have to pay for all those costs, or is it like when you buy like a plot of land in
Freelance.
Scotland so that you're a lord, but you know, or you buy like a star out there somewhere, you don't
who's
really
gonna
own the
tax
stuff.
my dragon? Come over here and tax
No
my
one-
dragon.
no one
You.
taxes dragons.
Dang 1%ers with their dragons.
How do you feed that thing?
Do you need to have 20 dragons, really?
What do you
Another-
feed a dragon? That is a question.
And the probably omelets are. That's probably a big egg too. That's feeding a family of 4 minimum.
SVSC Fat Dolphin, where does it poop? Wherever it wants.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not going to be able to tell that thing where it goes.
No.
I feel like it makes the rules as to where it goes poop.
I think that as we continue to think through this, though, it becomes clearer and clearer to me that I'd rather be the dragon.
Whoa!
I think that-
You're pooping anywhere you want. For sure.
Dude, you
Nope.
can fly majestically.
Bird
It's a
out
fire
Pe-
take.
People will call you majestic on the reg.
there. Yeah.
You can't
Majestic
confine
Mike.
me.
Majestic.
You can't
Mike.
confine me.
J
to
Majestic.
Be the dragon.
J
Well,
Majestic.
There you go.
Litter train. Shout out Tony. Litter train is dragon. That's probably
Now, if you're a dragon, would you let people ride you?
Oh,
No, I'm
25
eating,
cents for sure.
I'm
Let me get a
eating
gumball.
anyone that's Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm the dragon. Shout out to all the dragons out there.
Shout out.
all the dragons.
All the
FF
dragons.
Shout out
All
FF
of them.
Dragon.
Oh, that was a good one, C-Dot. Because the first thing you're like, yeah, I can have my own dragon. I can fly anywhere. I can do all this cool stuff. And then you start thinking about like the actual maintenance, like
Do it.
feeding it, cleaning up the poop, and all this other stuff. And it's like,
I hate to think that it's like one of those old school genie things where like you get what you want, but it's not what you want at all. You know?
Yeah.
real Princess on the Frog vibes here. Shadow Man.
I'm even thinking more modern in the Jin from Ruby.
Say what?
RWBY. Ruby. Rooster Teeth.
Ruby.
Sinra.
I'm not following.
Okay.
Well done, Sinra.
8 seasons. Like, it's a really good show.
Well done.
Check it out.
What show?
Ruby. RWBY.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Fantasy World. It's an animated show. Pretty cool. Cool concept of this world where darkness reigns. There's these dark creatures everywhere, controlled by evil magic. So throughout the world, which is called Remnant, the remains of something cataclysmic, played on later in the show. But they have these schools, and they have people that are trained to hunt them down, hunters, and the weapons they use are pretty cool, and it's a decent show.
Huh. Interesting.
Cents a ride.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it.
Ruby. 25 cents a ride. There we go. We got the cent back.
We brought the cents back.
Yeah,
we got the cent back. See, Chef gets it. Shout out, Chef.
Gabe, you got to reset.
Yeah, let's do. Well, did we want to do the same one since it had the same 3 questions or something?
We can do whatever you want to do. Bro.
I don't think it matters.
All right, let's do that same
We're
one.
riding.
Look, I just wanted to make it fair.
Fat Dolphin deserves it.
Fat Dolphin.
Fat
He has to
Dolphin.
go too, or she.
All right.
Oh man,
We'll have to change all the.
Well,
Fat Dolphin.
Fat
I'm playing
Dolphin.
for Fat Dolphin.
If your name submission wins, Fat Dolphin, you got to leave us your Twitter handle or something so we can reach out to you, man.
Yep.
Or
All right.
ma'am, one of the two.
You.
30 seconds. That'll be enough, right?
By the way,
Hopefully.
if you're in the chat trying to win this spot, if you're not signed up, you're just not getting in. So make sure you're signed up. I'm telling you that right now.
Sign up real quick. Hold on.
I got so tired last year of chasing down winners of things that had not signed up. And that's ridiculous. You're playing in contests to try to get in, and you're not even signed up.
True.
Yeah.
They don't.
You better be signed up.
Should we show them how to sign up? Should we show
No
them
one
how to-
Scottfishbowl.com.
Jeff Bell being competitive. What if I'm in but want to win?
What if I'm in that one?
Everyone wants to win.
You got to get banned first, like Bo. So Bo has a chance to get back in if he wins this.
Oh man!
Or send some hot sauce to Scott, and you're in for sure.
I'm down to my last bottle. I'm down to my last bottle, Bo, and just letting you know.
Taco Road, shout out to Taco Bell, all of that stuff. Send it over if you want to get back in.
I was up to 5 bottles at one point. I love that sauce. I'm
Best hot sauce around.
Habanero is one of my favorite things out there, like food wise. Like I love one time, like this is about 15 years ago. This restaurant had the best habanero hot sauce ever that I've probably up until I had Bo's. It was the best ever. And me and my buddy, we had them bring out the chef or the cook or whatever he was and talk to him. And he gave us giant bottles of it. And he's like, I'll just charge you $20. And like these giant bottles of it, I put it on everything for like a year. That's how much I love, like everything you can imagine. Stuff that should not have habanero hot sauce on it was getting habanero hot sauce on it for like a year from me because it was so good.
Hey, shout out to Hot Ones too. That's a sweet little show going on. So Bo, what you got to learn is you got to send Scott some hot sauce.
Yep.
Habanero only.
All right, get your lazy no good keisters in here.
Ooh. Ryan sneaking in. We see you, Ryan.
I'm already in though, J Mike. Where
There'll be 30 seconds on each of these questions. Answers are shuffled. And what else did I do? Oh, I showed the questions on your own device. So you should be able to see the question, not necessarily just looking at the screen.
I'm playing for Fat Dolphin.
Fat Dolphin. Shout out Fat Dolphin. Shout out Scary Dolphins too.
He's not winning. Shout out Fat Dolphin.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready for this? We are waiting for more people to jump in. We had around, what did we have last time? 13.
Right around 15, 16.
I threw out a number, so yeah. I think this is 13.
11:38.
Oh, too fast.
Too fast. It was a trap. I know.
Too fast for y'all, mate.
I hope I shared the audio. Not that
I
y'all
heard
can
it a
hear
little
anyway.
bit, but it went away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
same
hear it
here. I heard it
anymore,
a little bit, and it's gone.
All right. Too fast.
Too fast, too furious.
All right. I'm ready.
Let's get it.
I'm ready.
Boop,
I'm ready.
Boop, 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 boop. This is Brazil.
Fat Dolphin, don't worry, I got you.
Here we go. Let's get it.
I got
Fast
you.
and furious.
Shuffled questions.
I got you.
Everything's crazy now. Oh.
What card did
Fat
Brian?
Dolphin,
Brian-
I don't-
Fast and Furious.
I don't got you.
I got it right away.
I'm guessing. It's not clicking. Okay.
I think it's that one.
Which one was it? We'll find out here.
No idea.
Ah!
Oh!
I got you, Fat Dolphin.
Nissan Skyline GTR R34.
That's right.
Not just that, J-Spec. He drove the J-Spec version with the steering wheel on the other side.
Oh,
Damn. All right.
that question's
Sounds
wrong.
like a old school caddy with a diamond in the back. Gate up, boo. No. All right, cool.
Pimped out Gucci.
Get the bass line for him.
Can't pay
Look
at
my
Got you,
rent.
Dolphin.
Let's
All
see.
right.
Who does
Who's
Michelle
that?
Rodriguez play?
That's
in
Michelle
Furious
Rodriguez.
7?
I guess.
Does she
Hopefully
play the
that
same
one.
character in all of the other ones, or is it different? I think I remember one of the names. A lot of pressure here. A lot of pressure here.
Which one will I? Let's see.
You see,
Dude,
Jussie
dude.
Bo.
What is Bo trying to do to me here?
To be fair, I hadn't seen 7, so I was hoping that I hope she has the same name.
Oh man, I missed that one bad.
All right.
Sadness.
Fake fans.
I remember that name, but
I-
is that the name in all of them, or
Yeah, it is.
it's like why is
Apparently in
it
that
Series 7? Yeah.
It's not the
Got
name of
lucky there.
3. She's not in 3.
Okay. Isn't that the Tokyo?
Shout out Chef.
Tokyo Drift?
Shout out, Chef.
Dang, Scott wins. He just keeps the invite.
What does
Brutal.
Paul Walker play in this movie?
Played
Oh.
in the movie. Oh, I remember this
Played.
one.
Man.
I remember
What does
this
Paul
one.
Walker play?
Yeah, you gotta. So what's
Did you have
funny,
to put that in?
What's funny about all the like movie and TV trivia on Kahoot is the English is not always great on the question,
Correct.
but I appreciate that there are like hundreds of them. But
Well, I
yeah,
thought you made this.
oh no, no,
Well, you know, math. You know.
Brian, yeah.
Brian O'Connor.
I remember that one. Let's go. Who's in first? Let's go, Chef. Drop the mic coming up hot. 3 in a row.
We see you, Mike.
Shut up, Mike. What does Vin Diesel played in the movie?
That's right. What has he played?
Are you giving me a y'all wow, man.
Well, I mean, if not just any spoilers, it might have it's getting played in the first one.
Jeff.
Thank you for downloading LimeWire.
Hey.
Welcome to Bear Share, Jeff.
Go, Chef. Go, Dom.
All right.
Napster reboot.
Dom again. Are they all just triangle? Have they all been triangle?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Shout out to the person
You weren't
who,
supposed to give that away.
I should have shuffled the answer.
Everyone pick triangle.
We are.
I wish they had four different options because it'd be. I have to imagine the other two would be hilarious too.
I know. We have to have a draft for that.
And I love how they use the picture, and in the picture it says Robert.
That's to ensure that no one gets 0 right, and then they feel bad. So
We are meta.
We are
right
pros.
now. Meta.
No one got that wrong? Wow. Shocking.
great job, everyone.
Shout out Triangle.
Y'all watched the movie well.
Bros. FF
I'm
Chef still in
I see you,
second.
Jeff. I see you, Mike.
I'm changing our sign off, J Mike, from deuces to we are bros.
We are bro.
Where
Triangle.
did the third movie take place?
Triangle.
Los Angeles Drift.
Los Angeles Strip. Yes.
I think that's Chinatown.
Tokyo,
or-
Los Angeles.
Or what? I don't know what they call it. Tokyo Town in Los Angeles. Is that Tokyo Town in Los Angeles? Oh,
Do
man,
they call it the Tokyo Rose?
Yeah, bros.
Tokyo
Yo,
Bros.
Tokyo Bros.
Bro. They threw
Were you
that
in Fast
curveball
Ever
there
come out?
eventually.
This one, yeah, this one already. I should have shuffled the answers too. These are so
No,
bad.
did it really?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Bo. Japantown, maybe, because they like in New York they have a Korean-town they just call K-town, but I wasn't sure if J-town or whatever.
Guys, it's Triangle. Like, have we not figured this out by now? It's always Triangle.
Now it's just
There's going to be a curveball when it's going to be a square.
Oh, we got a shake up. Shake up. Drop the mics now in
I'm
second.
gonna say 3 people from going for 2 in the top 5.
Shout
3,
out
2,
to-
5. That's perfect math.
Where was he born? Obviously, Triangle. I don't know this to be true.
I don't think that's Dallas. though.
Texic Walker.
Shout out Texas.
Paul
That's
Texas
true.
Walker.
Texas
The
Ranger. Right?
Drift was the French remake.
Yeah, dude.
The Drift.
They drifted backwards though.
Oh.
Oh,
Will this one not be the only triangle?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Glendale.
not.
We got a
Plot
dominant.
twist.
Y'all got.
I thought that was Arizona. Glendale, Arizona.
Maybe. Well, there's a Springfield in every state. There's a Glendale in every state.
True.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
still holding. Still
I got
holding.
2 of going for
Going.
2 still in the top 5. That math doesn't work as well.
Dodge Charger.
It's quite a challenge on this one, actually.
Nice.
Charger versus Challenger. Hmm.
I see you.
I think that what would your if you were one of the characters in the Fast series, just a brand new character, like you yourself was a character in the Fast series, what would your character's name be?
Oh
With
man,
people
Turtle
like
Show.
Dom and Letty, and
Right.
then we got Brian, right?
Brian.
What would you who would you be in the series?
Hmm.
Sundance Senra.
Ooh,
I want my own
Sundance.
name.
Gotta have the alliteration.
It had to be.
Sundance.
Alliterations are awesome.
Okay.
I think I would be Stu, STU, Stu.
Okay.
Let that stew for a bit. Yeah, it'd be.
Yeah,
I think it's
let
a
us
good name.
FF Stu. Come at me.
I think I would want to be Chet.
I don't like that, J Mike.
It's just really weird, right? It's just really weird. Like, bro, who names their son Chet?
I don't like this question either.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought you were going to say that before the chat.
Yeah, I don't like that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, Jeff's right. Dark question for sure.
Why are they showing?
They threw the picture and everything. Like,
I know. They could just show his
also
face.
And the crash. I mean,
Levels of disrespect.
I am sorry.
That's-
I apologize
Nah.
on behalf of the open bar. Bad. All
Dang.
right. Not
Hey,
even
I'm
to say if I got it correct or not.
I'm now in 8th place. Right
I'm
behind
in
Center
7th
City.
place.
Podium.
So
Third place. Drop
awesome
the
effort.
mic.
Mike, sorry, he's a little short. Who else?
Oh,
And
Jeff.
Jeff.
wire to
Shout
wire.
out.
Who won?
Wire to wire on Fast
Ah,
and Furious
yeah.
trivia.
I figured.
Invite.
Look at that. A
Congratulations.
30-point. Hey, there I am.
Going for 2 times in the podium. Good job, guys. Way to go, Jeff. Way to go, Mike. Not me.
first,
I can't
you're
take any
last.
credit.
Not first.
Shout out
You're
Scott.
last. Well, Scott, this is awkward.
Give it to Chef, says Jeff. I agree.
So we got Jeff, for whom the J bell tolls.
Right.
And we've got Drop the Mic on the podium there with you, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
He just acknowledges it. Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep,
Yes. We
you
do
are
that.
correct.
He's like, yeah, but I won.
That is also on my screen as well.
Yes, I do see that. Is there more to this? Or
Well, you got the invite.
Want me to show it one more time?
I feel like
guessing here.
animation and everything.
let me go to
guessing.
my screen and invite myself to.
Yep.
Invite. Let's go.
Chet Fish.
Chip. Chip.
Chet Fish working together.
Play
Oh,
again.
Sal Pal's here finally.
There you
Sal,
go.
where were you? Where were
Play
you?
again.
Sal?
Play again.
Hey, Sal Pal, you're back in. Sal Pal's back in the chat.
He's back in the chat.
Man, we did
Oh.
trivia.
Sal, look at that leaderboard. Is that what you expected, buddy? Boom! I made it.
Watching money play.
We'll show here. I'll
Jeff.
show you if you
Jeff Bell actually won his way into SFB 11 last year. He was like,
Great. Shout out Satellite.
he won a satellite conference last year.
Shout out Jeff and look at him now.
scottfishbowl.com 2021 sign up.
So Drop the Mic FF is the other. Was that the
He
other
was
one? Drop the mic.
Yep, he was the other podium seeker.
All right. Click.
Drop the mic. Let's go.
Hey, is it
Check-
official?
You can check to see if you've signed up. Right.
Oh,
here.
he has. I checked.
Cute little thing here.
Got him.
Let's go.
Shout out our
What
first.
about Fat
Check-
Dolphin?
I actually, Scott, this is new. This is new. This is live on the open bar. I have no idea if
Get Fat Dolphin in.
I have no idea if I signed up. This is huge. I have no
I'm going to
idea.
find out something cool. I'm going to see how many people named Gabe have signed up for SFB.
Oh no.
Oh, take a guess. It's more than I thought.
I actually
7.
don't know if I signed up, guys.
17.
1,138.
7.
Oh my god.
Next
I
one.
bet I didn't because I was talking all that mess about.
Oh my god!
Here's the funny thing: you didn't.
Wow!
And it's five Gabes, not you, Gabe. Five other Gabes.
Wow!
Gabe, come on, man, dude.
Wow!
You can do it right there on the screen.
On the
I'm gonna
screen,
show y'all how to
on
do it. I'm gonna show y'all. How you sign up for Scott Fishbowl.
764 people have signed up for Scott Fishbowl 11, and one of them is not Gabe Gearing.
Don't even accept them.
You should.
Oh man,
no.
J Mike, how many Johns do you
Let him
think there
win.
are? Oh man, I can't imagine.
I mean, at least
1,138.
55.
My
At
answer
least
for
55.
Oh, you're gonna be way short. I looked up Josh. Like there was that Josh
Mike,
fight thing the other day. Do you remember
Yep.
Did you saw that?
The Josh fight. Yep.
Yeah, and there were like 156 Joshes. So I gotta imagine John. There's gonna be way
Double it.
more.
Double it.
J Mike, did you sign up as the open bar?
I'm signed up as the open bar slash.
Oh, okay.
Calm down, broski. slash Dynasty Dummies. Dang.
Wow.
The open bar. Dang, bro.
Wow.
That's how you do me. That's how you do me.
I just there's 180 Johns, but that doesn't include John with Jon or Jonathan.
Oh,
Oh
So
my gosh.
All right.
what a name.
I did it.
yeah,
Well, Gabe signed up.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Reject, ban him.
Only
there he
took me
is,
A
Ban
year.
him.
But on a serious note,
Gabe.
major
Boom.
shout out.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
6
probably
games.
I don't know. I
Shout
probably assumed the sign up from last year rule or something.
Major shout out to
Yeah, this was the first year I didn't really push people over. Here's the funny thing. Corey, who's already invited, Corey signed up twice.
Hey, bro.
So,
Hey, yo,
two
Scott,
emails.
did you see that? What happened with me? The invite got sent to the junk mail. So while everyone was out there celebrating, I was having FOMO and I was freaking out. So I signed up twice.
Okay, I see two different emails. There's a flaw
right.
in my system here. Normally it catches same name, but okay.
It got sent to junk mail. So I don't know what's going on with that.
All right. Yep, I
Rectified.
got you here. Senra.
Rectified.
Let me look up Senra.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, we should have done how many Gabes for
C dot.
C?
Can I get a quick shout out?
shout out.
What's the shout
This
out?
whole show is shout outs.
Yep.
Yes. Quick shout out to the actual winner of the SFB spot that Scott graciously gave away this evening. Again, Drop the Mike FF, aka Mike Hicks. Again, one of Sinra's colleagues over at Going for Two. Shout out to you, sir, on your SFB invite by coming in second place or third place, really, this evening, because Jeff's already in and Scott kind of runs it. So there's that.
I just looked for one of his messages and that works.
Also, J Mike just called Scott Connor, not Scott Fish.
I said Scott Connor.
I think he said Scott kinda runs it.
Oh,
True.
Yeah.
Yes, I said Scott runs it.
Yeah.
okay. FF Def. F Def. I don't know.
Def with 2 F's. Yeah, okay. Shout out Mike though. Congrats.
Yep.
Fun times.
Yeah,
Fun
Mike.
times. Fun times. Gabe, I think that wraps it up for the evening. Did you have anything else? Was there anything else we wanted to?
Can we do a better draft than the 2-2 draft? It was okay, but it wasn't great.
Brandon
Okay,
Banks
then.
was picked. Oh, that was pretty good.
Snake.
That was my pick, so of course I say that.
The snake actually, it
Snake
was
was
more
drunk.
creative than I thought. I didn't mind it. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, not just your answer, but all of the answers.
True.
But your
Just-
answers
My bad. Selfish.
was very good. I guess I'm good with that draft. We good with that draft? I really, really, really wanted a DBAP draft.
D-Bap.
What that doesn't stand for, like the wrong answers only or whatever people say on Twitter.
D-Bap.
Hey, listen,
D-Bap.
this is your show. You can choose if you want to. So if the 2-2 draft will suffice, or if you feel like that's how we need to close, it's up to you.
Wow.
So what does it stand for originally? Can we have context again? 'Cause I totally
Don't be a
forget.
punk. Don't be a
I
punk.
forget. Don't be a
Punk,
punk.
quote unquote.
Don't be a punk.
Yeah, of sorts. Of sorts. Sure. I don't know. Sure. I don't want it to mean anyone. Like J Mike, you sound like you'd be mad if we had another draft on the.
Yeah, he
open
wanted to end
bar
it, so
with Scotch Fish.
I mean, you know.
I'm just gonna. I will not be upset. I will just mute, and I would love to hear the goodness that's gonna come from everyone in terms of rearranging or repurposing. Don't be a punk.
See, and this is for you. We're repurposing,
Love it.
so it can be said in the household.
Love it.
All right, we're rounding it up then. We're gonna do we can do a what does DBAP stand for? Wrong answers only. If you like chat, you can play. If Scott likes it enough, maybe he'll give you a surprise. I don't know. Who knows?
Sounds
You never
dirty.
know. Yeah, poise. We're gonna make the rounds on outros. You're gonna do a DBAP. What does that not stand for? And is it possible to compare that to a player, J Mike? Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Okay. Yeah. And your DBAP must represent some sort of player. Doesn't have to have the player's name included in the DBAP. Just it could. Doesn't have to. But the phrase, whatever phrase you come up with, certainly has to relate to some player that you like. Rookie, veteran, doesn't matter. Understand the rules, everyone?
No, I don't. But
Great.
I'll let other people go first, and then I'll try to figure it out.
DBAP, Scott. What does that stand for? Wrong answers only. And it's probably going to be a wrong answer for you anyway, since you might not even know what it means. So great. Exactly.
I don't, but I'm gonna take it. I'll try to take a guess. It's a good. All right, let's see.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe. Okay, I'll think about it.
And really, you should not be allowed to use like don't be. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Kyle.
Don't be a prick.
Sure. That's it. Yep.
Okay. Okay, your reaction kind of tells me what it might be.
I got one. So
Don't be a fish with a P.
Hey.
With a P.
Don't eat the fish.
You don't want phishing, right? But like with a P, the phishing with the emails, etc.
Got it.
Oh, jeez. The Scott Fishbowl. All right. Kyle, thank you for coming on. Floor is yours for your DBAP and your outro, whatever you want to share.
Definitely babbling adds your pause. Basically to say I'm just going to keep talking the whole time without really talking or not talking or stopping. It's basically what I do in my everyday life, so just get used to that. I've got some podcasts where I do that on too, so if you really want to hear me babble more, I've got the Full Press Fantasy Pod, which you can follow on Twitter at FPC_fantasy pod. I've got the Full Press Packers Pod. I do a tap myself on the back, good rant about Favre fecal matter. Which unfortunately seems like he's just going to keep talking. Old man yelling at a cloud, like myself. I guess. Gee, I think I just compared myself to Brett Favre. That's not good. I'm supposed to compare the phrase to another player though, and definitely babbling without pause. I think of a player that runs without pause. Not so long ago ran for 2,000 yards. AP with the initials at the end. So I'm thinking Adrian Peterson, especially during that 2,000-yard season. No one could stop him. Maybe that's me as a Packers fan. I see, no one can stop the running backs because they can't ever. And for anyone who interested this week, doing some stuff with Going for Two on Saturday. I know Drop the Mic. Mike will be there as well. 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Some live reaction after the draft is over to some players. So definitely check that out on the Going for Two live network at Going for Two. And again, I'm at Senra Says. So thanks, J Mike, Gabe. Love talking with you. Corey, nice to meet you, talk with you. Scott, first time we've spoken. So it's really appreciate that. Really appreciate everything you do for the community, and appreciate everything everyone does. So shout out chat and with there.
Speaking of chat, we've got a lot of answers here.
And J mute.
Is he muted? Indeed, yeah. All right, so
he's ordering something. I see him. He's asking for the check over there. I think I saw.
Yeah, that's what the check is, huh, J Mike?
Check, please.
J Mike, check, please. J Mike, check, please. Will that fit in the handle? J Mike, check.
Garçon.
So
the best Anthony Pollard, draft Bruce Allen. Sorry, Scott, what you
got? All right, so I have to end it with a DBAP. I got to figure. Okay, I got one. Don't bite a pickle, because they're the single worst things that have ever existed in the history of food. They're absolutely disgusting. I have told this story very minimally because I don't know how it comes off when I tell it. I have been offered 5 figures to eat a pickle, and I will not do it. That's how much I will not eat a pickle. It's like, and here's the thing: it makes me gag. Like pickle juice on stuff, like it makes me gag. Like I almost want to vomit. So like, we all have our own, taste preferences, but don't bite a pickle is what mine is.
That's hilarious.
Sign up, scottfishbowl.com. Follow me on Twitter, scottfish24. That's where you can find whatever I'm doing. If you want to join some leagues, safeleagues.com.
Go sign up for Scott Fishbowl. Don't be a panderer.
Don't be anti. What's the word? There's a P word for punctual. Don't be anti-punctual. There you go.
But by the way, Kenna, I am not. I am definitely not rich AF. I just cannot eat a pickle. I just can't do it. No, it's not. Yeah.
Scott Fish, man of principle.
Yeah, principle.
Not a man of pickles.
Yeah.
Know what's up?
Not the other principle.
Yo, Bo.
Wow.
Oh boy.
He's coming
Oh,
for
boy.
your bun,
Oh.
0. I don't have any DBAPs. I thought we were applying it to a player, like a DBAP player.
Oh,
yeah. Who's your pickle that you don't want to bite? Scott?
Well, Scott. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll go with AP as well. Don't bite AP because that boy is
don't
strong.
bite AP.
He'll whip you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Pull out the switch and I would be gone. I'd be done for. So yeah.
Switch. All right, C-Dot, what you got?
All right. So, like I said, I wasn't thinking about an acronym, a DBAP, but I was thinking about applying it to a group of players, right?
Yeah.
And those are the players that just swing at helmets. Like, you should be like not swinging at a helmet, and you should take the helmet off and swing at that. So that's my DBAP mode, because we need to bring a little hockey into football. If you're asking me, you got to be going, who wants to swing at a helmet? That's going to hurt your fist. I see a lot of open hand swinging too. That seems a little low grade, so that's my DBAP.
Okay. And was there a player intertwined through that?
You got to think about the Javon Wims and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson out there with the Bears and Saints recently. He just wasn't going after that. I mean, you think of probably AJ Green too with like what Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey.
Bring back Cortland Finnegan and all that stuff with what was that Andre Johnson? There were some fun times out there. So just bring a little hockey in here. Let's make it a little fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm with it. And C-Dot.
That's right.
You want to plug?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. C-Dot, Corey Spala, it's Corey with an EY. Check my Load the Wagon show. Peter Howard was just on. Cooter won the Super Bowl. You could catch us 2 to 3 times live per week. Shout out anything else. Doesn't really matter. If you care enough, swing by the Twitter, say what's good.
All right. I don't even have one, J Mike. I haven't been really thinking about it. Honestly, don't bite a pickle kind of made me like start tripping a little bit. Here, did you show some of the other DPABs in there?
I showed.
Sorry,
the last one I showed was the Jordan's drink a beer at preschool, which I do not condone. But hey,
drink Balvenie and party. I like.
Oh yeah, I did show that one too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good.
I was trying. When I first started thinking, I was trying to weave the Balvenie in there for sure. You gotta. And by the way, Scott, speaking of name, I think someone set it up here about the name. Did you have a favorite alternative name for the Scott Fishbowl that you'd like to shout out, whether it be an invite or not, just to shout out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I had a favorite. I liked a bunch of them. None of them really like stood out for me. So I don't know. J Mike, you got the list. Did anything really stand out on that list?
The only one that you had a visceral reaction to was Scott's Tots laptop battery bowl. You liked that one.
Yeah, I just like the reference, man. I love The Office, so yeah.
Better luck next time, guys.
2 months left. He might come back. Who knows?
You got time.
I might pop in. Yeah, if Gabe shoots me links on Tuesdays, we'll see what I'm doing. And,
I'll probably just drop you the live link every Tuesday from here on out. If you want to come on, feel free.
He just pops on, says a handle, and then leaves.
Scott Fish is on tonight.
It is like the 18th week in a row. Like, what is he doing? I've got my DBAP ready,
okay.
Gabe. All right. So, DBAP. This, I'm ready. So DBAP. This goes out. No, do you want the player first or do you want the saying first? I don't know how we should do this.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Super clear, Corey. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so the acronym DBAP. Do be acting petty.
Okay.
Do be acting petty.
Who?
And the player has got to be Russell Wilson.
Oh,
I mean, don't trade me. I'm not saying I want to retire a Seahawk, but if I was to play somewhere else, New Orleans sounds good. Chicago's nice. Dallas is kind of beautiful in the summertime.
Probably.
I think that was just a do be acting petty move, and I'm not mad at it. It was a flex of all sorts for Russ. But that is my submission at 104. Do be acting petty, Russell Wilson.
Nice.
I love it. I figured you were going Michael Thomas there. He always seems so sassy on Twitter.
He gets no love from me over here. You know that.
Yeah.
He gets no love over here. He can go take a bite of a pickle if he wants to.
Oh.
Let's see here. I'm gonna have to come off top here. I don't even know. This one's hard for me. Okay.
It's coming to you. It's coming to you.
Wait. I might have it here. I might have something.
Bring the beat back.
Bring. Oh, does that work?
Turn my headphones up.
Let's say, okay. Deliver bereavements all preseason. Does that work?
Sure. DBAP.
Deliver bereavements all preseason. And this isn't for a particular player. This is just a shout out to all the rookies that we're so excited about. Them rookies are going to deliver bereavements all preseason for you. And just under I don't know. I don't know. They're going to deliver a loss to you of some sort in the preseason, and you're not going to be happy about it. You're getting so hyped right now for these rookies, and in preseason you're like, oh, it was just that, and then throughout the season, oh, it was just that. Bereavements. I don't know. Anyway,
you got to wear black during the preseason.
You do. It is actually, a requirement.
Way to end the show on a real downer there, Gabe.
Well, the Paul Walker thing killed me.
Just thinking that too. Well, it killed
no,
him.
just don't.
I stopped already. I was like, I need to just.
It was worse for him, Gabe.
I know. It sure was. Yeah. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't.
You know what? On that note, major shout out to our guests. Sinra, always good to have you back. C-Dot, nice to meet you and chop it up with you, man. You are a trip, and I appreciate you in a major way.
One love, man. Appreciate it.
Scott Fish, surprise drop in from the top ropes. As always, grateful to have you. You make me laugh always, and it's this is the good stuff. To everybody in the chat, thank you all for joining us. To everybody that's listening in podcast form, no idea why you don't want to join us for this Tuesday nonsense, 9:30 p.m. Eastern ish on YouTube and the artist formerly known as Periscope. But we out here, and I know if you don't listen or if you're not listening or not watching the live show, I know you probably one of them dudes who be acting petty on Twitter at the Open Bar Pod. I'm on Twitter at JMikeCheck, at JMICCheck. And you can find my main man, host with the most, Bun G, Genius the MC, aka FF22 is that true, and he just do what he do.
Do what he do.
AKA FF Tokyo Bros, AKA FF We Are Bros,
Hashtag.
and my favorite of the evening, AKA FF Chat Trick on Twitter. On Twitter at FF Man Bun. Gabe, take us home.
Yeah. Look, I this isn't how you are supposed to appreciate growth, J Mike. I thought I was out here trying to be a better person, and yet I'm still scrutinized for recognizing something that might not exist. So it's only fair. Bo, no worries, dude. Pelabun to the death. Dude, I'm in love with Alex Toussaint. God,
I have a question for you, Gabe.
Okay.
How long before you cycle through the Pelabun name?
Well, if you knew the Peloton terms, you'd be talking about cadence. But
talking music now.
Okay. Go on.
No. Cadence is like about the rotation. Never mind. It's about the
sounds
rotations
very dominant.
per minute. Okay. Oh, I should have done that for my DBAP. Deliver bars after
Deliver bars at a premium.
About
at a premium.
fantasy.
Deliver bars at premium.
At
That's
premium.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, my
Patreon, level
my
3.
intros are really expensive. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just for you here,
The
Scott.
reason, you asked why Jeff doesn't pay me more for the advertisers because he paid you for the intro. So
That guy doesn't exist. The guy you just put on screen. That's weird. I don't.
Yeah.
Not
Do you
sure
know
how
there
that's-
is actually a website that does that? Like this person does not exist.
Oh yeah, true.
Do we have time for that? Just real quick.
I'm here.
It's
I'm still waiting on the Quiplash.
Yeah, true. Person
Shout
does
out.
not exist.
Shout out. FF.
Real quick. Check this out. This is crazy. Like these people don't exist.
What do you think Troy's doing?
That person does not exist.
It looks like me when I'm older.
I said it looks like Andrew Luck a little.
I
That
can't
looks
wait.
like a young Andrew Luck who is like, like working at maybe who's this? I don't know.
Sorry, I went.
I was going on the
pressed
Andrew Luck
next
beach
on your
shit,
bit
so-
already. I know.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
well, we can find another. Oh, there's Art.
It was very appropriate. It was too soon. He left too soon before we wanted him to, right? So
It
just
looks
like Andrew
a young
Luck.
Andrew Luck. I don't know, dude. Hunter Renfro, maybe.
Okay. This person
Andrew
does
Luck-fro?
exist.
Without
Shout
the
out
fro.
Godzilla.
There's one. That person doesn't exist.
No,
I don't know. It's just a fun website. Like
to look at pictures of people.
that looks like
that don't
Of not
exist.
people.
They don't exist though. That's the weird thing.
that's like Bo if he was an accountant.
Like how do they not exist? Are they just like computer made or whatever?
They're fishing. They're pH, man. They're fishing. They're fishing.
Oh, reel it in,
Be like Scott
That bar
Fish.
was like acid and went right through.
dude.
I don't.
pH.
That one's
man.
that one's odd. Let's
That's
go to
That's
scary.
yours.
like
Oh, here we go. Who's
Why
that?
does everyone look like Andrew Luck? I think we just
That's
miss
like
Andrew Luck too much. I think that's what it is. We're seeing him everywhere.
yeah, that's Cliff Kingsbury at a insurance agency.
All right.
That's
That looks like Andrew Luck. No, okay.
that's
maybe
a
not.
fantasy goddess.
It's Tyra Banks in the Upside Down.
Oh.
Yo, look at that! Look at that third eye on the
know.
forehead.
What is going on to the? What is that?
Third eye open.
Is that Tien Shen? Oh,
Bro.
Troy's not here for the Dragon Ball Z reference.
You gotta
Down my
find
house, let's go.
one more Andrew Luck. One more Andrew Luck.
That looks like Andrew Luck. Maybe that's why he retired.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
There's our one
it is.
last Andrew Luck.
It's Jeff without a beard.
It's fine.
That is
It does ring the bell, yeah.
wow. That's good. Yeah. I like. All right.
That looks like Matt Kronberg without a beard.
I think that picture of Matt Kornberg. I think that I don't know that he exists. I think he right in these pictures. Look at that.
Matt,
He looks like Andrew Luck.
Matt, are
I
you
mean,
real?
like
Look at that,
Matt, do
dude.
you exist? Do you
Twins.
exist, Matt?
Sorry, Matt.
He's not replying. I don't know. Cannot confirm or deny. He says, "All right."
oh, Matt, good
Get him in.
for him.
Oh, man.
Also, I was a little blind to this comment. Toddzilla, third eye blind. What a great reference.
Strong. Very strong.
Nice.
I mean, that was a really weird picture.
See, Bo gets it. That was Kyle Shanahan.
J Mike, we might have to do something with this. Just realized. I don't know what it is yet, but I
It's
think
fun.
I
Is
think
it more
there's
real
something.
or fake
Shout
in the
out.
chat?
I agree. I think we should you should have me back on and we should decide what each of these people do for a living and describe their life to a degree of some sort.
How many will be
That's-
Fast and
that's the
Furious
move.
extras? Fast and Furious extra.
Yeah.
You don't see them on the screen much. It goes by.
I understand you're just joking, but you're basically describing my dream job. So
And these are dream people, so it almost makes sense.
There it is.
fake face draft next week. So
Let's
we have
get it.
to.
Fake face?
Is this a real person or a fake person?
It's settled.
So is
You
this
should throw-
John Travolta and Nick Cage face off there?
Right. So we'll have to let our get our DM going and have them go to that website.
I'm shocked J Mike isn't writing this
What they
down for
like.
next week.
No, that Scott, that's
Oh,
genius to be able to say that you have to actually tell about their life story and stuff,
Yeah.
and like what they do for a living.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
draft. It'll just
That's
circle
money.
through. We can play life. You know, the salary, the occupation, the kids.
I love salary contract leagues. Oh, that's not
I'm
what we're
in.
talking about.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Well,
which
you
is-
know, you'll be getting the link, Scott. Don't you worry about it.
Nice. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, love it.
And speaking of, we will have a show next week. That's for sure. We have so many shows. All we do is show.
No matter what.
I swear.
So
All we
show
do
up,
is-
people.
Yeah. So show up, because all we do is show. Mhm. Yeah. That one over there. Here.
I don't know who passed it to. Scott, coming to you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
Shout outs to everyone guesting with us. Kyle, Cedar, Scott, TK, the timeline king himself. I know he's going to listen to this pod next day, and he's going to be looking for all the subs. He's worried that we're talking about him. That was my show, and then Scott Fish came on. No, and go sign up for Scott Fishbowl. Like seriously, I touch all of us.
Maybe verify that you have at the very least.
At least go and check. At the very least. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out.
That's a chat
Most
trick
importantly.
of sorts. That was a good one, J Mike. That might be your best one. I don't know. It goes up. It's up there. And J Mike, you been doing that journal much anymore? I've been kind of thirsty for some thoughts to run through my mind. You know, sit on my patio at a 57 degree night with my glass of Balvenie and be like, dang, okay, that's what I do. That's what I do.
I freaked out for a second because I was thinking Celsius again.
I know. Sorry. Gosh darn Americans. Yeah. Sorry.
I like that your intro to your show and your outro to your show combined are probably longer than the rest of the show.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is this ever end?
I thought we were still in the intro.
We are.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's the next draft?
Did we talk football at all? We talked Tutu Atwell.
Tutu
That
Atwell,
counted.
yeah.
That
Brandon
counted.
Banks. You know.
What was his name? Tutu. What did we say?
Tutu, dude. I don't know, dude.
There was a good
Tutu.
name
He's too
for it.
short to have a name.
Oh, Tutu. Dang, with the
Too
dollar.
short. She got too short.
All right, shout out Too Short. All right,
Sounds like a rapper.
And
By the way, shout out to Derek, who I said didn't exist. He's one of the better fantasy players in any of my dynasty leagues. He's actually pretty awesome. It's a fun inside joke we have that he doesn't exist, and I don't acknowledge his existence. But seriously, he's a good dude. Takes the joke seriously, takes the jokes well, and hell of a fantasy player.
Shout out, Jeff.
yes, indeed. Shout out Derek. Shout out. Dude's been and shout out to the FF Fit Club. Dude's been cleaning. All right, grab a mop.
Our
Grab a
cleans.
bucket and a mop. J Mike,
Oh,
come on.
let's go. Song's about you.
Let's get out of here, man. We'll be back next week. Scott might be back next week or the following week or in 3 weeks or in 6 weeks. Cheers to everyone out there listening and watching with us. Much appreciated. Too fun tonight. It stayed lit, always lit. And I don't know. J Mike,
Chug.
we are bros.